Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Starlost Stormridden. I'm Cryolane, and this is the party. Look at them. Okay. We are currently down a Jess television. She is running late, but we are going to get started anyways. Might as well get into things. Don't worry, everything's going to go fantastic this session.
We had a good run, guys.
Kinda.
So mean.
I have to get in the spirit of being mean to you. That's it's gonna happen a lot. It's gonna. Starting off, we're gonna say what happened last session. With that, with you guys beginning combat for the first time against the Tidestriker and her forces, who were lightning bolting their way into the city through some sort of magical teleportation. You guys fought her and were quickly outclassed, to the point that several of you got KO'd. But as you got KO'd multiple times, she healed you, insisting that the lesson she wants to teach you wouldn't be a lesson if you died. Eventually, after multiple of you went down, Lunava drew some sort of power and ended the fight, finishing off the last of the Tidestrikers' various goons and ads, and showing off some strange ability that only Selleck saw. The Tidestriker, sort of curious about everything that happened, and again, still not trying to kill you guys, gave you an interesting magical artifact, Alice's Angelic Healing Sphere, an item that once used gave all of you one effect of a level 6 Mass Cure Wounds that brought all of you back up to pretty good standing. You were all in shock, essentially. The two of you who hadn't gone down were amazed you hadn't, and the three of you who had gone down were amazed that you survived. And you were equally confused why she beat you up and then brought you back. But still in the middle of a huge battle going on across Cloudbreach, you guys followed your initial objective of heading to the Institute, where you found more fighting happening out front, with Etalon being the last person standing defending the front door of the Institute. And you guys joined her to fight off some more ads. As they were defeated, you discovered a couple of things. Number one, parts of their armor that are removed before they die don't vanish the way that the rest do when they pass away or incapacitate. Same going for their weapons. You also found that underneath their helmets, their eyes seem to be glass orbs with circuitry inside rather than normal eyes, something that is very off-putting to all of you. But after you guys sort of handle all of that, and after some quick intervention from Captain Lorelei and William Black, you take some time to properly rest and inform him of the situation. And he, in turn, informs you that it seems like you guys are winning. All across the city, Stormridden are beating the Tidestriker's forces in skirmishes. This is a very strong and fast attack. Can't hold. With people going either to the Apropos Tower, the Beacon, the Lighthouse, or here to the Research Institute. There's sort of 3 points of refuge throughout the city. You guys head out to try and do some more good and help some more people while all of this chaos is after. Quick cat nap, courtesy of Ed. You guys save Furmark, Saltmark's brother, from falling off of a cliff while he wrestled with a Stormridden. Or not with a Stormridden, with one of the Tidestriker's forces. He's a Stormridden. Got that turned around. Boy, would that be a plot twist. You guys made it back into the sort of center of the city near the All House and Bridge 2 to the Apropos Tower, where you were once again greeted by the Tidestriker, who gave you a choice as she revealed she had taken over the massive railgun at the top of the Apropos Tower. Hello. Your options were A, fire at the Institute and potentially kill everyone there, or B, fire at the beacon, the lighthouse, potentially kill everyone who was hiding there. You guys, in the end, voted on the Institute, the sort of 3-1 vote, or 3-2 vote, in a lot of tension. And that's when Adelaide revealed she wanted to ask you that question because she wanted to know which one you would rather keep safe. And knowing that you guys wanted to protect the lighthouse, she shot it instead. Potentially killing all of the refugees there. Almost just obliterating that whole chunk of the city. And then she turned the gun towards all of you, revealing that her lesson is that nothing matters and none of you matter either. However, in that exact moment, the gun suddenly stopped moving. You guys aren't sure exactly what's happening up at the top of the tower, but you do know she no longer has control of the gun in this moment. As she turns to all of you, readies her staff, and says, "Fine, I'll do it myself." And that was where the session ended. Now, everybody, please, roll initiative.
Don't want to.
Banger.
No.
Fuck.
What if we ask real nice?
It's cocked.
You can use your action to ask real nice.
I rolled good on initiative.
Are you kidding me?
Like, Slug doesn't roll good on initiative. I rolled good on
Maybe
initiative.
she should roll to let it go. You know?
That's not too bad. That's not the worst.
You know what?
Don't worry.
You know what? Let
What's
me
up?
roll to
Persuasion
let
check.
it go. That's a 4.
She ain't
will
letting
not
that
be
shit go.
letting it
She's attached.
Could you
man.
imagine
That's a
if
4 and a
rolled
D4.
20 right there and just like felt real bad and just been like, shit.
I don't know. She might be crazy enough that if I rolled a 20, she would just be like, actually, never mind. Fuck it. I leave.
You rolled a
Which is
4 and
kinda
D4. That's a max
crazy.
roll.
Yeah. Just... All right. 20 and higher. Okay.
Let's fucking go.
15 to 20. Etlon and Selic. All right. What'd you two get?
16.
I want to go first. 19.
Oh.
Have fun.
I don't know what to do here.
Live.
Killer.
Okay.
For everybody at home and also on table. I haven't slept in a while.
Why do you keep doing this on days that we have sessions?
Oh yeah, I chose this. I chose insomnia. Don't worry, Noah. I hope you rolled a 1.
Did. Why'd you fucking choose it, Crow? Why'd you choose it?
Take a melatonin.
10
Guys,
to
I took 2.
15.
He has prescribed melatonin. It's
Vane and Runava, what'd you two get?
10.
Shooting Bane.
Go ahead.
11.
Watch what happens.
What'd you get, Vane?
10.
Oh, okay. Runava and Vane. All right, and the remaining 2, what'd you get?
6.
6.
Yeah.
I don't know which of you has the higher dex, but I'm
Ritz has a
guessing.
higher dex.
Oh, Ritz has a higher dex.
You know, I'm a
Get ready for
Right.
Blade Sing.
Cool, I go last again.
Welcome back.
It's crazy
Kay.
because Ritz went from like 22 to 6 in the same day.
All right. So,
He wasn't ready for this one, man.
No, I'm tired.
as we start, you guys know already that at initiative 20, Adelaide can trigger things. But also she rolled a dirty 20 for her initiative. So Adelaide goes first.
She goes on 20 again? She went on 20
Yeah.
last turn.
I see that time I did it just for simplicity's sake. This time I actually had her roll initiative and it was still 20.
You know?
I'm not even shitting you.
This is perfect music for this 20 initiative.
It's going to be great because she's going to spend her first turn gloating and nothing will hurt us.
20.
That doesn't look like gloating, Cryo.
It's not.
That's not good.
She doesn't fly. She runs forward. And she's going to hold her staff up and she smacks it down and she is going to fire off 3 Eldritch Blasts. They are going to do lightning damage.
That's new.
Where are they
First
going
one's
at?
at Bella.
Okay.
18 to hit.
Misses.
Does anybody
Okay.
remember if I tethered to her?
You did not.
Last
Okay.
time, no.
Because I was like, I
Second
sure as hell
one.
don't.
Going at Vayne.
What's up, baby?
That's not gonna hit. It's a 10.
You dicks.
Third one. Runava. Runava's up front or closer to the front. It's a 10 again. I rolled the same number. I rolled.
Yes.
Let's go. You rolled
Slammed
real good
the
on
staff
initiative and then
down.
sucked at the other shit.
And you literally just watched 3 balls of like lightning form and just, and each of you just ducks under it real quick. She is going to bonus action tether. A bunch of cables come out and shoot off into Bella. So Bella, you just have a.
Okay.
And then she is going to go up 10 feet. Oh, that's 100. You can go up 10 feet. So she just floats up into the air. And that is going
What
to
is
be...
the action economy to cut the cables? On my turn?
You can use any attack to pull them out or cut them off.
Okay.
So, Selleck, you are up first.
Perfect. Bonus action. My last one. I've never used all of them. Rips off the mask. It's just like this one has just like like a muffler like spittering out like the smoke like the. He's running out of smoke. My last form of dread.
Okay.
Oh, I am out of those. Something rolled. Okay. And as it's pouring out, I'm going to move 5, 10, 15, 20. I'll stand back. I'll go here. And I can see the cables connecting to Bella. I'm going to shoot out 2 Eldritch Blasts.
Ooh, okay.
One at the cable and then one at her.
All right. So
And if I miss the cable, then it's just going at the cable. The other one.
you don't have to roll to hit the cables. You expending an action within range is enough to get rid of them.
Oh, cool.
So that bolt just smacks into the cable that's in Bella and just rips out. It's uncomfortable, but it doesn't do any like permanent damage where you're gonna lose health, Bella. Like you essentially just feel like a sting and then it gets pulled away.
Okay.
You do have to roll to hit Adelaide.
Yep. See if that's 4 missed. Rolled Eldritch Blast. Oh, well. Maybe. I don't know. I don't remember what her AC was. It is a 21.
21 hits.
That's how you hit an Eldritch Blast. One of them.
One of them.
Oh, okay. Good roll. Good roll. One on from max. 9, so 14.
Okay, 14 points of damage. Got it.
Yeah. And yeah, that's action bonus action. That's all I got right now.
You have to roll the thing. Okay. Etalon, you're up.
All right.
After Etalon will be Runava.
It's the wrong character.
That was not the right character.
That should be... Yeah, perfect. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, we're okay. I step back because... and I'm a little squishy. So I'm scared. I'm scared. Starry Wisp is going at
Ooh,
me.
okay. Is that an attack roll or a save?
It's an attack
right?
roll.
Okay. Make it.
Yeah, don't hit.
What'd you roll?
I rolled a 1, bro.
Oh, yeah, that don't
Oh.
hit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
don't
not
hit.
a guarantee.
Yeah, no, that don't hit. Not at all.
Anything else?
They don't need-
I literally can't do anything else.
All right, sick.
All right.
Onward to Runava. Runava, you're up.
cool and epic. I'm gonna throw a firebolt at her.
Okay.
Let's go, cantrip.
21, which I know
That
hits.
hits.
Awesome. My firebolts are so fucking weak because I roll so low. 6 total.
Hey, damage is damage.
Out of 20 as the max damage that I could
more than a
potentially
quarter.
do.
True.
Go ahead.
You got the average of the average.
Anyways,
You still have your movement.
I
Bonus
do.
action if you have any. I don't think you have any bonus actions right now.
No. That's my turn.
All right.
Ooh, actually, I don't want to be in a. Hold on.
You want to try and avoid making lines.
Yeah.
It's smart. After Runava's vein.
Hey.
There's gonna be a line regardless of where I am, so I'm just gonna stay here.
I mean, there's always going to be a line somewhere.
Yeah, as long as
As long
there's
as
2
there's-
points.
Yeah. If you're
Yeah.
not
That's
1v1, there will always be a
Mathematically
line.
true, yes.
Vayne, you're up.
So,
After
as
Vayne
I've
is
said,
Ritz.
Bane's been having a time since
Roll with it.
everything went to shit. And this is something to where all of that dread that hit after the gun and everything that had been going on seems gone. Like, we have hit pure mania. As Vayne looks over and is just like, come on, Adelaide. I thought you were supposed to be the pirate queen. But you're a shit gambler. Who goes all in on the first hand and tethers over to Bella?
Right.
Both of us die here? One of us dies here? That's stupid.
What are you going to do with your action?
That's the fun part. Ray of Frost.
Roll the hit.
I'm gonna do what
That's
you
a
did.
natural 20.
Yeah.
Okay.
That hits.
Thank God for shit rolls up front, honestly. So that
like that
is
they-
48. 8.
The next turn it gets disconnected. They just keep connecting back to Bella, both of them. I was like, stop!
Bella's just
Stop!
like, guys, please.
26 points of cold damage,
26 points of cold damage. Holy
and her
shit.
speed is reduced by 10 feet until the start of
10
my
feet?
next turn.
All right.
You're both tethered to me. I'm a great
Roll.
middleman, but this is ridiculous.
She's gonna take a little extra damage as you broke concentration. She falls.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, wait, she's at 10 feet, so she won't take damage because she
Yeah.
wasn't higher than 10 feet.
Nope.
She just and just like lands on her feet again.
And then I'll just move one right there. That's
All
it.
right,
That's all I got.
Ritz, you're up.
So she's on the ground now.
She is
Yep.
back on the ground now.
Okay. Ooh. Had something else planned. Now it's kind of that's what. How much like movement does it take to like climb on the roof?
It takes double whatever the height is, and the height is 10 feet, so it would take 20 feet of your movement to get
20
up.
feet.
It's like to get up there and
Gotcha.
stand up there.
Okay. Never mind.
Never mind.
God, I don't have shit right now. It's rough. I'll live with this though. I'm gonna just kind of try and get out the way a little bit. Go like this way, and just like I'm gonna try some like elements here. I forget what Is Ray of Frost like actually
It
what
is
it?
actually cold.
Cold?
Hmm.
Okay. I'll do like a ice bolt and or snowball, whatever.
Snowbolt.
All right.
21?
Ooh.
21 hits. The third 21 to hit her that we've had.
Just 8 damage.
8. Okay. Another thing. Hey.
How many feet was this?
That was 15 feet.
15. Okay.
So you still have 15 left.
Let's see. Move right here.
Okay. In that case, Bella, you're up. You're not currently tethered to her. You are tethered to Vane.
What's up, baby?
You're muted.
Oh, sorry, I'm muted. At the start of my turn, I'm just like, as I start to move, I'm just like, Bella is just so desperate for this to stop. And is so just confused and in pain emotionally. Just yells out, just like, why? What do you get from any of this? At Adelaide.
Adelaide just... Is it too crazy to believe I'm doing all of this because it's fun?
And just with a sigh of resignation almost, I bonus action Giant's Might. Just my last use of it.
Alright.
I'm gonna run up to her. I'm gonna attack with kindling. First attack. I don't remember what her AC is. 17.
17 does not hit.
Okay. Second attack. 22.
That does hit.
I am going to activate. Well, first of all, I'm gonna just roll my damage. That's gonna be. Where's kindling? There it is. Okay, well that's minimum damage, so that's 5 slashing plus another additional 4, so 9 total slashing.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna activate the fire rune on kindling for the first time. I need you to make me a strength saving throw.
Ooh, that is her worst save. I rolled 8 for a total of 10.
That's a failure. First of all, whether or not you succeed or fail, you take 11 fire damage.
Okay.
And then, as I attack, I swing once, it goes wide. I swing back and it hits. And as I hold kindling out, I just... So... Then you've chosen to be a monster. And the ground rumbles for a second as from the ground these two flaming just pillars rise up. They grab at her arms and wrap around her as flaming chains come out. You are restrained for the next minute. You can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of your turns.
Hey. Fuck yeah.
That's me.
Yep. Oh my god.
She gets
Bella!
chained down and just... and as she gets chained, as you hit her with kindling, you pull back and the chains grab her arms to pull them down. Where you hit across her arm, the force of the chain pulling combined with the wound, you hear a rip as just part of her forearm pulls loose, and there is bone and blood and cables that hold her arm attached with like a solid 3-inch gap of just gore dripping as these cables stretch and strain to keep her arm attached.
Okay. That's me.
Holy shit. That was awesome. As it comes up, is it the end of her turn that she makes those rolls to escape?
Yeah.
End? Okay.
You're restrained. You're not like
But
incapacitated.
she just can't move. Yeah. So, as it gets to her turn, as we run back around to the top, you hear something because you are within melee distance. None of you have been within melee when this happened. You can hear a little voice from her earring.
Specifically, she can't move. Her speed is 0. Attack rolls against her have advantage, and her attack rolls have disadvantage.
Yep.
And she has disadvantage on all deck
On
saves.
deck save. Yeah, I remember what Restrain does. It still does it.
I hear a little voice from her ear. Can I make anything out?
I was gonna say yes. So you can, within a certain radius, you can hear what, like, the audio that is coming from her earring, her little like messaging device or artifact or whatever it is. You hear a voice, a woman's voice, just, Captain, you're not in a state to fight them. Quit playing with your food. I'm sending you help. And Adelaide just, no, I'm fine. And she pulls to do the attack. And she just straight up rips like her hand off. And the cables come up and she's going to try and reave you.
Okay, at disadvantage.
At disadvantage because she is still restrained. First one was a 23. Second one is an 11.
That misses.
Tries to reave and it doesn't work and just she like leans in so she is close to you as you're bearing down on her, this giant creature, and she just, you're brave. It's a shame you're going to die that way. And she is going to she's gonna bonus action. She's gonna Misty Step out of restraints. She's just gonna go straight up 30 feet. Just appears above you. I can't remember, once you get out of restraints, is your speed still 0? If you,
I'm pretty
Well,
sure.
I
it's
know
at
if
the
you-
end of her turn, so she can't do anything else. Oh no, but she just teleported. Never mind. It doesn't
Yeah.
affect that. But yeah, no, her speed goes back to normal. It would, yeah,
okay.
because she's no longer in the.
In that case, she's gonna go backwards 10 feet and up another 10 also. So she'll be 40.
Oh, that was the start of her turn. I forgot. You take another 2d6 fire damage.
Oh, yes, roll that.
You take another 7 fire damage.
Okay.
Bella, did you get
All
hit?
right.
I spaced.
No,
Bella
she
did not
missed me.
get hit.
Okay.
All right, Selleck, you're up.
Okay. She is, apologies, she is not restrained?
No,
No,
she
she's fine.
teleported out of it.
Okay. I'm a winter coding at this point. You know, it would have been really good intel because I forgot to have her make a save to see if she could be frightened. So now I have the opportunity to hex. But I'm like, what if she can't be frightened?
These are the risks that we take. Hex will still give you extra damage, even if it doesn't help with your saves.
That's true. I'm just like, is it? I feel like she might be immune to frightened. Nah. This is Selig. Don't take that. Don't take that. You can scare anything, buddy. I'm gonna hex your wisdom.
Okay, wisdom is hex.
And I'm gonna shoot 2 Eldritch Blasts.
Go for it.
First one. Oh, okay. I know that hits. Second one. It was a. I don't know if this one hits. It was a 25 with 16 plus 9, and then it was 20 on the dot.
20 hits.
Okay. So both of those hit. She can be. Would you like to make me a wisdom saving throw? At
I would.
disadvantage.
First roll is 18. Second roll is 15.
She fails.
Legendary resistance.
There it is.
Perfect. No, that's amazing. I use a first level spell and a cantrip to get rid of a legendary resistance. That's awesome.
She used a legendary resistance last time too. So
Yeah.
technically she's
You
out
only
of
have
2.
one
She's
left.
got 1 left.
I'm happy about that.
Assuming she only has 3.
I'm not gonna give you guys a
What the
extra legendary resistance enemy this early.
She's got more legendary
that's like an
resistance than
end
the
of
Brask.
campaign level threat.
Let me just. Oh, you know, I'm just gonna roll a D10. I can't put my D10. It roll off. 2D10 and 2D6. Bam.
Please keep the damage instances separate. I need to roll for.
Ooh. Okay.
Stuff.
So first one is 9. Second one is 14.
Second one's 14. Okay.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm dumb. That's not correct. First one is 14. Second one is 19.
Okay. Doesn't change what I have to roll, but I do.
Yeah,
have to
because
do-
it's halved down to 10.
She is gonna take damage this time as she loses concentration on flight.
Oh,
High enough
perfect!
up in the air, she's gonna take damage.
Selig sends out the smoke that goes over her face, and it like clouds her eyes for a second. And the 2 smokes go in, and almost like Selig feels them pushing off the fear. Selig shoots the second one up and knocks them down. Right? They fell.
Mm-hmm. She fell.
As they fall, Selig's just like, there are many ways to apply fear. You might learn something. That's all.
Okay.
That's in total, that is 14 plus 19. So that's 33. Wait, maybe I did the
3.
math wrong. No, I don't think I did. Yeah, 33. Wow. I just had 2 really solid rolls.
She forgot to trigger a lair action on initiative count 20.
It's okay, I forgot to do the thing to have her do the
I'm gonna
save.
have her attempt to trigger one now. Oh, okay. Shit. Who is it gonna go at? Selig did just wham her and knock her out of the air. So Selig, I need you to make me a dex. It's gonna target
Dex
you with a bolt
save.
of lightning.
Huh?
Yeah.
Dex save. What is that? Ooh, shoot! I'm scraping by on that one. That is a 21. It was a 19. My roll was a 19.
You were going to take half
Okay.
of 16. So you were going to take 8.
Okay.
8 points of
It is
lightning
not-
damage.
It does not shoot through my temp HP.
Ooh, right. Okay.
Ooh, I got some fun flavor. As he gets shocked and it like goes through his body, his cloak gets a little singe, and he just
Oh. I like it. Azalon, you're up.
Cryo.
more ammo.
Oh, yes.
Real quick. I've been looking things up just because I'm
You're dying. Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Yep. There you
Oh,
go.
he died again.
I've been really looking stuff up.
Oh.
Never mind.
Oh.
All right,
Okay.
hold that thought, Kay.
Starry Wisp again. Because I don't think anybody needs healing just yet. And I need to preserve my spell slots.
Ain't gonna do anything with them if you dead.
There,
That's
there.
not. That's not hidden. That's not hidden. Anyway. You can move on to the next turn now.
Okay.
I rolled
I'm
Nah,
giving you
you're
my
up.
dice. You can have my dice.
Uh,
Oh,
Kay, do you wanna? Are you here?
big.
Okay. Kay, can you hear us?
I can't. Just keep going. It's okay. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Okay.
You can DM me if you have a concern.
I firebolt. 24.
24 hits.
24. That is a
I'm-
12 damage. Fire damage.
Nice.
That's my turn.
Sick. After Nava's vein.
It's me. Cryo, is there anything to stop that? Is there anything to stop Nick from being used on a thrown attack instead of a melee?
I don't know. Let me check.
Okay.
It's dual wielding. If it's you slash with your offhand,
But can you throw with
Nick
your
is
offhand?
when you make an extra attack of the light property, you can make it as part of attack action instead of as a bonus action.
I guess because it's not thrown technically isn't part of the light property.
Yeah.
Okay. That's fine. That's fine. 1, 2.
Yeah, I'm gonna say no for now. We'll look
6.
up if there's any
Yep.
like word of God ruling on it later.
Yeah. I'll get an angle up here and just again, Vane's yapping right now. He's just like, you've subverted our expectations every step here. You bring us back during the first fight, you blow up the lighthouse, and yet you're stupid enough to risk dying right here. You can't be that dumb. And I'm slinging another Ray of Frost.
Okay.
22.
22. That hits.
4 cold. And minus 10 feet to her movement.
Okay.
She doesn't want to talk with me, man. She's had enough of me yapping.
After Vayne is Ritz. After Ritz is Bella.
Can
Real quick, while you're thinking of that. A, she is prone, so technically Vayne, that attack should have been at disadvantage. But it's okay. We'll just keep it. I forgot.
Me too.
Yeah, it's okay though. I forgot. We'll just say you guys locked in for a second. Kay pointed something out to me. Getting out of the restraint with the magical effect, there isn't an official ruling on it. But since it's such a limited class ability resource for you, I'm going to say even teleporting, magic chains should have shot up and grabbed her, which I missed out on. That's on me. But to not undo everything, I will say she's prone and restrained.
She hit the ground and then
as
just
soon as
grabbed
she
her
landed
again.
on the ground, the chains returned and grabbed her again.
double advantage.
No, bitch. Just grab her.
So technically,
Well, hello there.
we were not at disadvantage then because she was restrained, so technically it fixed it.
True.
Straight roll.
You know, that's fair. All right. Brits, make your turn with that knowledge.
Can I add a little bit of knowledge with an Arcana check?
What are you trying to do?
Were the teleporting helmets a contingency spell?
The armor teleported because of a contingency spell, it would seem. And it would seem that it was on the chest plate and what was attached to it. You, with your high intelligence, could put that together. Because you already made an Arcana check previously to figure it out. Yeah. So the contingency was on the chest plate. You can deduce with the other pieces not going with when they're separate.
Contingency is an amazing spell.
I didn't even know it was a real spell. I thought it was just like, yeah, there's a contingency spell on it. Like, oh yeah, like a spell that is a contingency.
No.
It is
Cool.
coding the spell
Yeah,
next to Magic Mouth.
it's cool.
She is not wearing any armor, so just as a note.
I guess other than that, does it just seem like her arm is like robotic?
You can't tell at a glance, but you're definitely aware that she has out of both arms sent cables, and the one that is currently severed is just dangling some cables. So, like, at the very least, her arms have them in her. You don't know if they run through her whole body or not.
Okay. It's gonna be. What kind of armor is she wearing?
She's not wearing any armor.
No armor.
No.
You would notice she's not wearing armor. What kind of armor is she wearing?
The nun kind.
Last beat.
Yeah. She is just wearing her. She even ditched her coat, so she is just wearing like this fluffy white top and pants.
Nun armor, left beef.
I say fluffy white top after falling on the ground several times and smattering it in blood. I don't know how white it is anymore.
She's still holding on to that staff, right?
She is in her left hand. She still has the staff. Her right arm is the one that is currently severed.
Okay. I want to aim. Oh, it's gonna be. I don't think that. I want to aim a dispel magic on her if there's a contingency.
Okay.
I want to try.
Is a magical effect on her currently that can be dispelled, but it is definitely at a higher level than you currently have accessible. So, please roll. Make a roll with your spell casting modifier.
Public roll. Here we go.
Here we go. Fingers crossed.
Ooh,
17. Oh no. 14.
14 plus modifiers 5,
That's
19.
before your plus. 19. Okay. I thought I saw a different roll I had done to just me that was 17, and I was like, oh no. I wasn't like, oh no. I was like, oh hell yeah, that's enough. And then you were like 14, and I was like, oh no, that's not enough. And then you were like plus, and I was like, oh hey, that's enough. That's enough. I just had a little roller coaster of emotion.
Went through all of it.
19 is enough. So there is a vroom that washes over her, and it almost seems suddenly like you see Bella, you a close up, especially see her like wince in pain. As you have dispelled her turn by turn healing.
Ooh. Hmm.
She's healing.
Let's go. She's been nerfed. Let's go. That's hype.
Above table, you dispelled specifically an effect that whenever Adelaide, through lair actions, attacks, or abilities, deals lightning damage, she heals a certain amount of the damage dealt. I won't reveal how much.
Hmm. Do I know the effect that is dispelled as character? Probably not.
As a character, no. I'm just telling you guys above table because
But I probably
can't
like
trigger it again
felt
in this
something go away. I
fight.
imagine.
You definitely know you dispelled an effect.
Hmm.
So copium right now. I chose to do Spirit Shroud. Spirit Shroud keeps them from healing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit.
Oh, no, it's okay.
Yeah, like
No,
I guess
completely fine.
I guess
I
I'll
don't want to
feel
be within 10
that,
feet.
and I'll be under like the impression of like that's a contingency, and just kind of like my eyes just kind of like widen. She's vulnerable. She's vulnerable. End my turn.
Bella, you're up then.
Oh, end my turn after moving. Actually, I'll move this way.
After like watching her do her whole thing, ripping her arm off, flying up in the air and then falling again over in front of me as I walk. I'm just walking up to her. Just, you chose to play the role of a monster, so I have to choose to play mine. Stormridden. And I'm gonna attack her twice on the ground.
You have advantage.
Natural 20 on the first one, even
Let's
without rolling with
go.
the advantage. Oh my god, it's a double natural 20!
Let's go!
Oh.
And with the fucking two-hander. With the
Wow,
big
wow,
boy.
Okay.
A one-liner modifier.
Roll your damage. This is about to be really good, actually.
Well,
About to go nuts.
Okay, well. It's actually not with the two-hander. It's
Oh,
just
with
one hand.
Okay. Yeah.
Because
yeah,
I have
your
the shield in the other.
Yep.
Well, I also double the d6s for giant smite on the first attack.
This is about
So
to hurt. Holy shit.
first attack, you take oh god, numbers. First attack, you take 24 slashing damage. Second attack, you take 16 slashing damage because I don't get to add the giant smite on the second attack.
God damn.
And then bonus action. Should I No, I'll save it. She just stands. As I walk over, I say that, and I just stab into her twice on the ground, and I'm just standing above her, looking down at her as she's on the ground and restrained.
God damn.
That's me. That's crazy. Double
you-
natural 20s is insane.
You do a shitload of damage.
Oh, music stuff.
Music stuff. As you do a shitload of damage to Adelaide. She's kind of like on the ground, grimacing, bleeding from all of her wounds. One of her arms is severed. You see there's like little shots of electricity going up and down the cables dangling out of her arm. And she's just like, you know, You've taught me a valuable lesson, Miss Drenus. Our fighting here today, it really has me. The value of. You see her kind of like look past you for a second. And
She takes 9 fire damage at the beginning of her turn.
Oh, thank you.
I burnt my tongue.
She goes, it's the value of friendship. I just want you to know. Every queen has pawns. And knights. Dog! And Kay, it's really funny what's about to happen. I promise you, it's not in recompense for anything. I had already had planned.
Okay. That's an awesome warning to give me.
As you are leering over with this sword, all of you, faster than any of you can see, there is suddenly a figure that just shoots out past Bella, like past Bella from right to left. And you don't even see the attack, as Bella's right arm is cut off at the elbow. There is this moment of shock and panic. Bella, you have the pain hasn't even hit you yet. As your eyes kind of all of your eyes follow the figure, and you see appearing next to Bella a figure that is strangely familiar to all of you.
Shit.
As Nash just cut Bella's arm off. And he turns slowly to the rest of you and just. And you all just hear, dead or alive? And she's like, alive, but mangled, please. Bella, you're going to take.
Does Vane's arm also come off at the night?
You wish.
You're going to take 48 points of slashing damage.
24.
24. How does that interact? Does the tether thing interact at all with temp HP? Like if I have temp HP, do you take all of it still?
It eats just the same. Wait.
Okay.
Yeah, right. Cryo?
It eats it just the same, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, Cryo, I just want to check because he seems fucky. Does that actually cut my my tether to Bella?
No.
I just need to make sure because I don't know how the fuck his sword works.
Her turn. Bonus action. The cables shoot out of her arm and grab her other arm, like the rest of her arm, and just like bring it back. For her action, she's going to throw a fireball out at Selik, Etalon, and Runava. So I need you all to make dex.
Oh boy.
Hey, Cryo, is there any way for a tethered creature for Noah's Tethiary to disconnect themselves?
I can
he
pull
do it
off as a free action.
Yeah.
Well, but can I disconnect?
No, you have to ask him to disconnect. You can just ask him to disconnect.
I'm like a dog,
true.
just you cannot.
What did the three of you roll?
24.
I probably rolled at 18.
18? Runava?
14. Oh,
Runava, you're going to take full damage.
I
The
got
other two will take half.
a point of exhaustion, so I have a -2 to all of my d20 rolls.
Oh, yeah.
It is only a base level fireball.
Okay. Okay.
24 points of fire damage. Have to
Have
do
12.
12 for the two of you that succeeded.
24 is a lot at this level.
As her turn ends, she is going to use a legendary resistance to automatically succeed and get out of the restraint. A bunch of lightning
Yeah.
shoots across her body. She just gets out of
And
the
that's all of
chains.
them. That's 3.
Nash is up. Going to make an attack against Bella.
Yep.
22 to hit.
Yep.
You are going to take. Keep rolling, keep rolling. 25 points of slashing damage.
12.
Halved to 12. You are still tethered. He's going
how's
to make
Vayne
another
looking?
attack.
Not great.
Vayne, drop it.
Not
No!
yet. Mostly because I can't. Still has to be my turn.
It doesn't have to be your turn. It
Oh,
just
it's
can't be
reaction.
in reaction to an attack.
Gotcha.
So you can do it now before I trigger another attack. Or you can
Fuck.
hold on.
Do it. Drop it.
Dropping it.
In that case, you drop it. Nash is going for another one.
Okay.
Got multi-attack. That is natural 20.
Okay.
Which is horrifying.
Okay. Well,
Bella, you are going to take. You are going to take a flat 60 damage.
Okay. Boom.
Bella goes down. And he just looks up at Vayne.
Great to see you again.
You're the pup from Kilby.
And again, like a dart, he is just in front of you. One thing to note, you guys don't see him attack. When he attacks, it is like he grabs his sword, moves, and then just damage happens.
I don't see him at all.
You don't see him at all?
No, he's not on my screen.
What?
We-
He's not on the map.
Yeah, refresh your
Foundry.
foundry.
Okay,
Dang.
this whole time I'm like, dang,
What's up?
is he like inside Bella
22
right
to
now?
hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Oh, there he is.
That is 28 points of
I'm
damage.
down.
And goes down. And then he is just going to go.
It's getting really familiar.
He's going to go here. Next to Adelaide. And that is going to be the end of his turn. He did both attacks and a bonus action. Which means we are on to Selic.
I was really hoping there was going to be another something that happened because I'm not sure what to do right now. Both are down. Is Bella bleeding out?
I mean, they both are.
She's down.
I'm
Okay.
down and I have an arm missing.
Oh, yes, you have an arm missing.
Yep. Well, wow, this is really hard to. God damn it. How is Adelaide looking?
Not good.
He's probably gonna come after. I don't have any healing. God. Wait.
Look at who's after you.
You're after me,
I am.
and I know Vayne went and took the potion but didn't drink it.
Right.
I could have Rook go and feed him the potion. I don't know. Did Selic see where Vayne put the potion?
He's only got one bag. And he does not carry a lot.
All right. Well,
I think I remember last session Vane also mentioned that he had potions in his bag.
this is gonna be really stupid. This is really stupid. Selleck kind of breaks his cold stare over at Nash. And Selleck just I can't get exactly. Oh, you're exactly
One too many away.
one too many away. Oh, that really sucks. Yeah, there's no way I can get to you. I need to be within melee of you.
You need to be within melee of who?
Of Bella.
Oh no.
Within not melee, but I need to be within 5 feet of Bella. And Bella is exactly 40 feet. I have 35 feet of movement. Alright. Alright. So I looks back then, just Mommy! Can you heal either of them?
Yeah.
Can't get Bella out of there. Above table, who are you healing? Or can you heal both of them?
I was able to heal both of them, but then the tether was released, so I can't heal both of them anymore. My thought process was because Bella is right there in front of Nash and Adelaide, I was gonna get her.
Yeah, I was just trying to get her away. I can thunderstep and grab her and move her away, and then have Rook jump off for me and go and heal Vane. But because then it would be so sorry. It's such a hard decision. Fine. I think it's best I'm gonna send Rook out. Rook has been invisible. Rook has 40 feet of fly speed, so he can get to Vane without breaking that. Do they have their eyes centered on Bella or Vane?
Both of them are down, so you can't really tell where Nash is looking because he's got a mask on. And Adelaide is just Adelaide is looking at Ritz.
Adelaide is still on the floor.
Oh yeah, she wouldn't have movement to get up. She just got out of the chains.
It means my attacks are a disadvantage.
True.
That really sucks.
I don't know if she can see anyone over the mountain that is Bella in front of her. Even Sansa.
Definitely not while she's on the ground. You also can't see her, actually. She probably has full cover behind Bella.
Well, I can't see anything right now. I'm down.
My eyes are closed.
Okay. I'm going to, and I know she can see invisibility. I tell Rook to go over, because she saw me. Because she said my name when I was invisible.
Mm-hmm.
I send over Rook and I say, Rook, go find the potion. Feed it to Vane. I'm gonna get her attention. Don't know where he's looking. So it's at me.
Feel for time.
I'm going to... Yes. I'm going to look over at her, who is on the ground. And if she has her attention over at Ritz, this is not an attack roll. There's this push of the smoke around Selleck. This is the first time I'm using this. And it goes and almost like wraps so slightly, like a hand caressing her cheek. And I just... Over here. I'm sure this is something you haven't seen before. Might it be scarier than you? And he lets out this push. I'm gonna cast anxiety.
Hey.
The
A
fuck
wisdom
is
save.
anxiety?
What the?
They made a
It's-
spell based on my life.
Wisdom save disadvantage.
Disadvantage! And she's out of resistances. 14.
That fails. This is, and I've had this for the entire campaign. It is, what is it called? The Bard spell. God, I can't remember what it's called.
Vicious
It's
What were you
Vicious Mockery.
Vicious Mockery. It is reflavored Vicious Mockery to instead of being psychic damage that you take via, a sick burn, it's that feeling in your chest that just kind of burns.
It's existential dread.
And so
That's
like
how-
creaks his head to the side as he pours out smoke, trying to be the thing in the corner that you cannot take your eyes off of.
Ooh, okay.
She's going to take. I actually have to adjust this because it wouldn't let me go to Legacy. All right, it wouldn't let me go to the new one. The new one is 2d6 rather than 2d4. I have no idea how to change it. It's not a lot of damage.
Okay.
Oh, double fives. So that is 10. And she has disadvantage on the next attack roll it makes before the end of their next turn. Okay. Yeah. I swear that was different. Regardless, he's trying to keep her attention over there, and by the same amount, Nash's. While
Okay.
Rook is going to go and feed him a potion. Because his turn is immediately after mine.
Okay.
Or we act on the same turn.
Rummages around in the bag and just boom. And Vane, you're gonna heal. I'll roll the healing because I'm the one healing you.
That's a big boy potion too. That's a 3d12. And it hasn't been an
You
hour yet.
heal
too.
16. Yep.
Sick. Let's
You're
roll.
prone on the ground.
Bane just
And it is Etalon's turn.
Etalon, those Jews. Hoping to do. I'm gonna cast a second level healing word over at Bella.
So sorry. I am going to move 10 feet forward because I wouldn't be able to cast it.
Okay. Got it. Move. And
Uh,
how much does Bella heal?
4d4. I'm just gonna. I don't have 4d4s out right now. 44 plus 3. Okay. 16 points. 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 4 plus 3. 16.
hey,
16.
we healed the same amount. Let's go, Bella.
Yippee.
I heal 16.
Yes.
Thank you.
No problem.
I come to and am immediately screaming in pain as I have a severed arm and am bleeding out on the ground.
Okay. All right. One moment.
It's me turn.
As you end your turn, something is going to happen.
Bella's
Second.
gonna just bleed out.
Bella just dies.
Yeah. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit, we got backup.
we got Tucker, that trucker.
Oh, fuck did I get here?
Fuck am I doing here?
What?
I'm gonna ask you
Running
two
in from
very
down the
nicely to take turns speaking.
Oh,
I have to live DJ you two.
On three,
Just
just
set
both
the
talk
scene
at the
for
same
you
time
here.
always.
Ian, to set the scene for you here, in case you weren't aware, I'm large on the ground, screaming, my arms cut off, I'm bleeding out on the ground.
I'm Golden Freddy on the side of it over there.
Yeah.
See if I can figure out how to work technology.
Left click is usually a
That's
good
what
start.
Tucker says when he comes in.
Let me see if I can figure out how to work technology.
Bro's got
It's a
the
bow and
Nokia.
arrow. Everyone's like, what the fuck are you talking about?
I never seen
I
one of
made it.
these.
Okay. You're big and armless.
And she's prone, right? Still?
Yes.
Yes,
I
Adelaide
am
is prone.
prone, and so is
Tidestriker's
Adelaide.
prone.
Hmm.
So is Bella. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just glad that Nash kept all my bits attached.
Where
Check your pants. Oh,
My penis!
my vein.
where is everybody?
Can you not see?
I can see us. Who are the two people next to?
Nash and
Nash
Adelaide.
is top. Adelaide
Those are
is
the
bottom.
ice cream people.
Okay.
The guy at the top is the really
friend.
scary guy who has been warned about all campaign. He's the one who cut my arm off. The lady at the bottom is the one orchestrating everything.
Okay.
She gave him the command.
All right. Well, I am going to cast a Zephyr Strike on myself, first and foremost.
Okay.
And then I'm going to run up to Nash. And I'm going to stab my twin towers into the ground and drop kick him with a shove action.
Ooh, okay.
Top rope!
Yeah, I'm using it like a pole vault almost. Just like into his chest.
Insect glaive!
Hell
Their
yeah.
dex.
Go, my scarab.
23 dex save.
Okay, I think that saves.
You
But
can
I,
click and drag yourself over.
Yeah, it was like you can move
I got-
yourself.
Oh, yeah, you can move.
Character. Oh, here it is. All right, cool.
I do
have
it all the
so
way
many
over
screens
here.
everywhere right now. Meow.
He like deflects your foot with his sword with the flat of it.
Then I'll spin it around and make an attack action as I slash across him.
Okay.
What is it? 25.
25 hits.
Okay. I'm going to take the moment to mark him as a favorite foe since I hit him. Is he at full HP?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Not anymore.
Yeah, he fucking eviscerated us the second he appeared.
12, 16, 21 damage.
Okay. Good hit.
D4 favorite foe?
Any bonus or you use your bonus action to mark him.
I already used both actions. Oh, wait.
Okay.
But I technically get an attack this turn with it. Let me make sure of that.
The guild authorizes you to hunt Nash.
Oh, no. Okay, yeah, no, that's it. That's all I got.
No, that is basically what just happened. All right, in that case, after Tucker's Runava.
There's a moment before Tucker arrives where Runava takes a deep breath, and for a moment her eyes seem to glow pink. But then Tucker appears and it stops glowing. It's like, oh, alright. Can I hit Nash from on the other side of Bella?
I'll say
Bell's
he has
prone.
partial cover, but only like a quarter cover.
Yeah, but
On the ground.
yeah,
Yeah.
Let the
but
puppy out.
he has partial cover,
Hmm.
but I also have a -2 already, so that would be a
True.
-4. What if I go here?
I'll say that's fine because the
Okay.
body is not a perfect cylinder.
I'm gonna smack him with the first level chromatic orb. Then
Okay.
I'm
a hit.
going to make it acid. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20 meets beats.
Awesome.
He
No, don't do it. No, don't do
No,
it.
you fucker!
No, don't do it.
No, this is not my fault. This isn't my fault. Cryo, this isn't my fault.
What do you mean this isn't your fault?
It's
Why
my
are you
fault.
acting like this?
Why
Because
you
I think
saying
I helped write this.
No, you're fine. Everything's
I think-
fine.
no.
He's going to use his reaction to parry spell.
Okay.
Fucking knew it. Okay. Cool.
He does not succeed by more than 5.
Okay.
So, the spell comes out at him, and as he's facing Tucker, in like an instant, he turns, and you see his sword come out of the sheath and just swat your chromatic orb away. And then just back away.
Renava just crumbles.
If you're
No,
talking
that's just
shit,
not
Ian, you're
fair.
muted.
You're muted, Ian.
Can I say something with a free action in this time?
Yeah.
No spells, leave him to me. And like at this point, you guys didn't notice it when I ran in. You've never seen this look on Tucker's face. He's usually like jolly, jovial, whatever. Like chin, like his jaw is like bit in, like eyes focused. Like you've never seen him like this.
Good to know. Ooh, that's all I got.
Sick. In that case, at the end of your turn, Adelaide doesn't have these, but Nash does. He's gonna trigger a legendary action. He kind of Tucker says that and just,
Oh. I see then.
and he grabs his sword, and there is suddenly just a of like energy that starts swirling around him. And he goes,
I'll finish this. Don't worry.
Adelaide's just like, yeah, that's what you're paid to do. And he just goes,
Not your dog, by the way, bitch. 3.
and there's like another little burst of energy. He just says 3, and that's what he does. Vane's turn start. Vane, you are prone.
Okay.
Bro said a parish song on us. Holy shit.
No, not perish. Oh, we have to switch, guys.
Bro, Tucker said a thing like, I got this, don't spell at him. And then he was like, I'll end this. He burst with energy and said 3.
Yeah.
Cryo.
He grabbed his sword, and this energy started to swirl around him, and he just said 3.
That's pretty cool.
Cryo.
Yeah.
If
You're on
I
the
don't
ground.
want to move, but I want to help Bella move, maybe by not willing standards is the way I would call it.
I'm fine. Don't do that.
Okay.
What you gonna do?
That's a great question. I'm gonna thank Rook first. That little bastard.
I assume it was Rook. I can't see his ass. It was
Yeah,
me.
you're-
Oh, okay.
Literally just like the potion floating there, and you just hear Rook just, you're welcome.
I mean, like, if a potion's flowing there, I think we can assume it's not broth.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Broth
Atalon.
right now hiding in Britz's hood. Ooh!
Oh
Thanks,
man,
mate.
thanks, Yovalis.
What is the move here?
Thank you, invisible Mephi.
'Cause I couldn't think of Mephi. Why could I not think of her name? But I remembered Yovalis.
It's because she's holding a bottle.
I can only have
Yep.
15 feet. I can't get around Bella. I have an angle on Adelaide right now, though.
You can move after your attack if you're
Dolphin.
making one.
Yeah, I know. I'm just thinking of how to stay alive. Yeah, fuck it, we ball. You know, why not? Bane looks at the downed Adelaide and is just like, At least get your own fucking work done. And he holds up his hand. And this is the first time you guys have ever seen Vayne slam this much energy into a spell. As it's kind of the opposite of a chromatic orb because there is no color.
She is still on the ground, so it's at disadvantage.
Disadvantage,
She's
yeah.
not restrained anymore.
Yep. Sure is. Oh, am I stupid? Probably. I gotta fucking give it a go, though. We'll ball for it. I'll public roll this. I don't care. We'll roll 2 d20s. Ready, steady, go. That's not great. That's not great at all.
Nope. No, it's not. Pumping all that energy.
13.
No.
Yeah.
Flies past and hits the ground.
It was a bit of a bad omen because as soon as you said like I put all my energy into it and it's doing your monologue, I didn't pick up on camera, but I walked back crying of laughter because Cubone just walked into a wall. Like as that happened.
Nice.
Full head.
That's all I can do. I retether to Bella.
Okay, you tether to Bella.
And back off 15 feet.
Sick. Okay. After you, as your turn ends, Nash says 2.
Uh-oh.
Ritz, your turn starts.
If I may speak as a free action,
Mhm.
Bella slowly gaining her bearings again through gritted teeth, just Ritz, hold off on my mark. Burn him. Clearer. Ritz, hold off on my mark. Burn him, is what I say. You may choose to do whatever you'd like.
Yeah.
Nash is him.
Well, misinterprets it, throws it at Tucker.
Yeah. All right.
Or rather, not on my mark. On my signal.
Okay.
Like the coordinate. I do like the coordination.
I was gonna do something else, but I could. Okay. I'll get on the roof
Okay.
and kind of move this way a little bit, and just ready firebolt.
Okay. As your turn ends, Ritz, he says 1. And then before Bella's turn goes, I rolled initiative. You guys hear another set of feet running. Heavy, big feet running.
Uh-oh.
As
Oh!
shit.
Our
they come
boy!
running in. And because Bella's prone, he is just going to vault over her. And he is also going to use a shove action on Adelaide.
LANTS,
Yeah,
Lance.
okay.
Yo.
She has disadvantage because she's knocked prone. She gets shoved out of the way as Lance just slides in. He lands, and you just hear him as he comes over with this. He's like just hitting her with these massive boots. You just hear him just Adelaide, and he just boom, like knocks her out of the way and slides to a stop. And then he turns back to Nash, and he has this big shield, and he has what looks like a combination of a fucking battle axe and a rifle in his hand.
I really thought you were gonna say he had a lance in his hand.
I was really hoping you got Gunglaive.
Let's
And
go.
as he turns to Nash, he just Get away from them! He is going to you, Bella. He is going to hit you with all of his lay on hands.
Oh shit!
Lance is
Lance on hands.
Oh. Half of it goes to Vayne.
Lance on hands.
Both heal 30 because it's 60 half.
We both get 30.
Yep.
Jesus
60
Christ, that
halves.
boy.
Dumps all of his lay on hands into Bella.
Lance on hands.
That is Lance's turn.
Cheers, Lancey!
So Lance also got a 6 on initiative.
He did.
Awesome.
His dex is better than yours and worse than Rick's. However, as his turn ends, Nash's countdown finishes.
God damn it. Fuck me,
as
Lance.
Nash just goes 0. And all of you suddenly can't move. As you watch Nash slowly pull his sword out, all the light around you dims, and it just lowers to the floor and taps it. And he just really, almost horrifically calmly for all of you, just says, as the pedal drop, so do you. And then he just holds the sword up and slowly sheathes it. And the moment the hilt touches the thing, all of you just see dozens of slashes through the air. As everyone within a 15-foot radius around Nash is about to take damage.
We got
Why didn't you let me
Gunglaive and Longsword. And Insect Glaive. Gunlance.
Everyone is going to take.
Dude, I don't want to be part of this hunt anymore. I want to go.
No.
Hey,
I'm gonna go.
15 or
It's a
50?
story mission.
Let me
15.
I'll F4.
Oh,
So
Okay,
it
then not
doesn't
everyone.
hit, it just hits Bella, Tucker, and Lance. So you
Okay.
each take 80 points of damage.
So I take 40.
Ow!
You take 40 and Vayne takes 40.
I'm
I think
still
that
up,
would have killed
boys.
you.
Yes, that would have actually killed me.
Yeah.
This
All of
is
you.
the first time,
No,
Bella,
no.
that you have heard. The easiest way to put it is radio feedback from Vayne's tether. Like, it is this, like, ear screeching, like, you can hear the tether basically fighting to stay attached to you.
If I didn't get the lay on hands from Lance, that would have killed me outright, but it wouldn't have killed me. I would have just been down again.
Bella, it is your turn. You know that Nash does not have his reaction currently.
I do know that. I am going to stand, and as I am getting up, I can't, like, I have to reach across my full body with my left hand into my bag, and I pull something out. I am going to make an attack roll on Nash, a melee
Okay.
attack, if you will. An unarmed strike. I feel like this would be best utilized as.
With her arm.
Cocked. That's a 25 to hit.
Okay, that would hit.
Cool. As I hit him, I yell now to Ritz. As I do, I reached into my bag, pulled out a bottle of whiskey that I had filled with gunpowder in the mines of the Rattler and slam it over Nash's head.
Roll to hit. Roll to hit, boss.
Light it up,
Don't fucking
boss.
miss, boss.
Come on.
I will say, I was going to say this before I saw the roll. before anybody says I'm being too nice of a DM, I was gonna say you have advantage because you've been preparing to shoot him this whole time.
It was basically aim.
30-20.
Ah!
30-20 meets beats.
Oh.
So yeah. So you roll your firebolt damage. I'm gonna add several d12s of extra fire damage.
15.
It's not bad.
15.
Mhm.
I rolled a 12 and
good
an
amount.
8. So
So
15 plus an additional
35.
20. 35 total from that one firebolt.
Okay.
Nice.
So that was my first attack. As I'm getting up, I have my arm. As I was getting up, I have my arm down. I step on my shield with my other arm to wrench it off of my hand. I reach down and take kindling out of my other severed arm, and I'm going to attack him with kindling.
Okay.
It's cocked. That's a natural 17 plus 7. That will hit. And I deal 7. Oh no, hold on. I forgot Giant Smite. Plus I deal 13 slashing damage. That was not the main point of that. I attacked him with a longsword. That means because of SAP, the weapon mastery property, he has disadvantage on his next attack roll before the start of my next turn. Bonus action, second wind. I heal back 14 HP.
Sorry.
And no, you don't take my second wind, so it's a class ability. We talked about this last time.
I take all healing that deals with vitality.
I thought we talked about it last time that you didn't take my second wind.
The only thing I don't take is overshield.
Could I confirm or deny?
I'm pretty sure it splits all healing as current ruling goes,
Okay.
which means you
Well,
both get
then
7.
So yeah, we both get 7 then.
I
and
was
then-
like, if you give me enough heads up, I'll sever.
It's fine. And then I know he doesn't have his reaction, but just in case he has any kind of fuckery, I activate tactical shift. After a second wind, I can move 15 feet without provoking opportunity attacks.
Oh, thank God.
And I just move
Get out of
5,
dodge.
10, 15 away. And I run away, turn around, and am just with one arm leveling my sword out, standing firm. As firm as I'm
Okay.
able to. That's my turn.
Adelaide, as it comes to her turn, to Lance is just like, you're really mouthy for hired help. You know that, right? And he just kind of turns to her and doesn't say anything, and then turns back to Tucker, who he presumably is taking the most interested in this moment. And then she's going to try and turn away, and Lance is going to take the opportunity attack. Lance is going to hit. Lance rolled minimum on damage. But that is still 12. And her speed is reduced to 0. Lance has Sentinel.
Yeah!
So she turns and he just like hooks her leg and just yoinks. So just as she gets up, she immediately is just like, God! Turns back to him and he just like smirks. And she just rolls her eyes and just, fine, fine. It's no fun when the riffraff join. She's going to use her action to Dimension Door.
Fuck.
Don't know if anybody can counter.
We don't have counterspell.
So yeah, so you guys watch as Adelaide just out
As
far
she's
over the
just,
water.
like disappearing, I just yell out,
You see her way out over the water, far away from you. I just dragged her down that direction so you knew and then you just see her like float down her fucked up ships in the harbor below. As it is Nash's turn. And he just squaring off with you, Tucker. Just, I haven't seen you in a long time, elf.
I seen you quite recently.
Interesting. Gonna make 2 attacks against you. First one's not gonna hit. I rolled very low. Second one, 25 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
This is going to be 32 slashing damage.
Alrighty, Tucker is unconscious.
He just boom. Instead of going unconscious, Lance is going to. Oh, he used his reaction. Fuck. Never mind. You go unconscious. He looks down at you. And he turns his sword around, and with one of his attacks, he is just going to jab you, so you auto fail 2 death saves.
He still has to roll to hit, though. Wait, did you roll that attack at disadvantage? Because of longsword sap?
Is it the first
didn't.
or is it the second? Like, because he missed the first one flat out. So if that one was disadvantaged, then the next one would just be regular, or is it his whole turn until your turn?
So
It's his
I have to
first
roll
attack.
again because I rolled twice. I should have rolled 3 times, so I have to roll again. If it hits you, you're still down. So I'll just
I
keep
understand
the
what
D.
you're saying. I understand
Yeah.
what you're saying now.
What's your AC?
17.
Do you have shield?
I am a hunter.
He's a ranger. Rangers don't get shit.
You're still down, but he doesn't have an extra attack to make you auto fail that death save.
Oof.
Those death saves. He is gonna use. He turns to all of you and just. He reaches up and he takes his mask off, and you guys see his face. Just. He's got 5 o'clock shadow. He's got a bunch of scars crisscrossed all across his face. He looks kind of like Delgado, but paler. And to all of you, he just... I give you this gift as a mark. No one who sees it lives. And he puts the mask back on. He's going to bonus action Misty Step. Away further down the bridge. And then he doesn't jump off or anything. He just starts calmly walking down the bridge away from you guys. Up next is Selleck.
Well, 2 questions. How far away is he? You said he misty stepped. Is he
Yeah.
just there, or is he?
He would be 60 feet away now because he walked.
Oh, he walked.
So
Okay.
an extra 30 from where he currently is.
And how far away is Adelaide?
Hundreds of feet. She teleported out over the harbor and just let herself fall.
How many
Yep.
hundreds?
It doesn't matter. I can't
Up to
extend
5.
that.
But I might.
Well, it would be 500 because it's Dimension Door. So she would have just gone the full distance. And then
you
she would have
never
added
know.
like another...
That's
She would have
fair.
added like another 100 feet from falling.
I can't snipe that
All
from
right.
that far.
Selleck walks over, like, towards Nash, watching him take off his mask. There was a burning question that Selleck had for Nash this entire time after being just so taken aback by the entire situation, Bella losing their arm. He just wanted to know if there was something under there to hide. And that almost makes him mad that there wasn't. And as he levels his fingers up, that same orb of smoke wells in his fingers, pointed over at Nash for just a moment. His teeth grits, and he blinks, centers himself, and that same little bit of smoke just kind of turns into a hue of lighter pink as he, instead of tossing it at Nash, he swirls it and tosses it over at Tucker. Spare the dying.
Okay, Tucker, you are immediately stabilized.
It has range now.
And I'll ask above the table as we start Etlon's turn. Is anyone going to pursue Nash?
Yes.
Okay.
No thanks, brother. I choose life.
In that case, Etlon, you're up.
Well,
I should specify. I'm gonna run. I'm not going to continue to pursue him. There's just something I want to do when I am within a certain range of him.
What is that range?
30 feet.
Okay. Stay in initiative as Etlon.
okay, well, if she sees that determined look on Bella's face, she's gonna pump another second level. Last second level, you're getting... Oh, actually, how far away are you? How much movement do I have? Oh, I've only got 30. I think you're too far from me. Oh, actually, maybe you're not. You're 35. Or, no, I can get right here. Oh, you're perfect amount of... movement away
You're
from me.
perfect.
You're perfect. Instead, you're getting a second level cure wounds instead. Because I can touch you.
Hi, this is something to where if you guys would like to call this out on the table, I will cut connection.
You need healing too.
Then you both get 10. 20
We
total.
both
You get
just
10
took
points.
40
Yeah.
points of damage.
Sick.
Whatever you're about to do, make sure it doesn't kill you. Pats you twice.
Make sure it doesn't kill me.
And let it go! That's my turn.
Sick. Runava.
I'm going to use my blessing to be on the roof. Can you
Okay.
move me? Because there's a cat laying on my mouse. So,
Where on the roof
I
would you
caught
like
the
to be?
mouse.
on the further left. You're going left. Yeah. I'm looking towards the direction that Adelaide went to, and I just kind of narrow my eyes. I reach a hand out, and it seems like the shadows in the water seems to start moving, and then it stops as I drop my arm. She's too far for me to do anything, and so instead, I'm gonna use my action to just cast Mage Armor and gain back 2 points of my ward.
Hell yeah. Okay. Vane, you're up.
Sure am. I can't pursue Adelaide. I mean, I can, but like not effectively.
Oh, I think I know what you're thinking.
Because how far down is it?
To the water is like 180 feet. And she's also 500 feet away and then 180 feet down.
Yeah, I can't get close enough.
The Dimension Door is a get the fuck out of dodge spell.
Yeah, I know, but I have a get the fuck closer to dodge spell. Or not even spell.
Your turn is yours to do with as you please.
They
Oh, wait.
just-
I completely forgot in the initiative order after Etalon is Tucker.
Oh, yeah.
Well, he's stable.
I'm unconscious.
Oh, he's
So-
stable but
you
unconscious.
just-
That's right. He's not back up.
Yeah, you just skip me. That's how that works.
Okay.
That's fair.
Well, it's a good thing that you brought that up because I was about to say that Vane realizes he can't catch up and walks on over to Tucker. And it's just like, oh, you can't die on me, mate. And he burns up his last spell slot to cast Cure Wounds.
Okay. How much healing does Tucker get?
Tucker gets... Damn. 14.
Okay.
Tucker's awake.
Tucker's awake on the floor.
Welcome back, Chief. I'm tired.
You smell hella perfume right now, Tucker.
All right. After Vayne is Ritz.
Just gonna jump down. Take the damage if there's damage.
What's
You're
10
not
feet?
that high. It's
10
10
feet,
feet.
okay.
So you can jump down without taking damage.
Whatever you're doing, I trust you. Guidance.
Oh,
Ooh.
Yeah.
I feel like this is getting hyped up a lot. So I'm not about to like fucking one
What's your
shot.
favorite
Like,
Howard kill.
Go, Bella, go. It's your turn.
well, I don't know if it'll do anything because I don't know what shit he has, but I'm gonna bonus action hidden step. I go invisible, and I'm just running towards him. I'll run as far as I can and to get within 30 feet of him. Use my action. I'm just gonna detect magic. I just want to see how much or what he is wearing is magical, and of what caliber, of what flavor.
His mask, his sword, and the big pauldron you see on one of his arms. Like the right
Okay.
arm that's covered in armor, all of that is enchanted.
And does he have like a magical effect on him, like a spell?
Not currently.
So I run, and as I'm running, my eyes just glow, and I see him, and as I fade back into being visible, I drop my sword. Which direction is this? Are we looking at the map in terms of like left is west, north is up,
Yeah, like it's a proper north.
and we're in the
oriented-
cordways?
Mhm.
Yeah.
I reach again over my body, grab the stone. Adelaide is fled. Nash heading west from the cordways, across the bridge.
Okay.
That's all I was gonna do.
You quickly hear back, Delgado. You just hear, disengage, run, run! And before you can react, you're within 30 feet of Nash, so he's going to use his bonus action.
It's now a
As you
good
come
time to
after
mention
him.
that Vayne, when I used that last cure wounds, I forgot the ruling that I assumed that when I used my last spell slot, I just lost my spark. And now I'm remembering that is not how that works.
Nope. You're still tethered to Bella.
Okay, cool. I'll just commit to that. That's fine.
I mean, you can drop it.
No, it's my fault for forgetting.
Well, I
Uh,
wouldn't. I don't know. Can he see invisibility? Because I can't drop that. I was saying as it drops because I'm assuming he leaves, but I'm invisible until the start of my next turn.
You, it doesn't.
Okay.
So, you're within 30 feet of him. As a bonus action, he is going to move within melee range and make an attack.
Oh, okay.
Dirty 20.
Yep.
Take. You are going to take 13 points of slashing damage.
Oh, thank God.
Really low.
So 6.
Yep. He has 2 attacks left.
Wait, did you well, I don't know. I don't know if he would still have disadvantage or not. I mean, because he can see invisibility, but I don't know if that negates the fact. Like, I don't know how well he is seeing me. If he is just seeing me, or if he has like tremor sense.
Above table, he has blind sight within a certain radius.
Okay, within 30 feet, that's crazy.
He's
Actually,
wearing a
yes,
lot
he
of
can.
magic shit, man.
He's gonna make 2 attacks against you. First one,
I wish I was bulletproof.
it's another dirty 20.
Okay.
Roll the same
Another
number.
hit.
You're gonna take 34 halved to 17. You both take.
I'm down.
And he hits you with the first one, and you feel a tether drop. And he just, was the warning not enough?
I'm down.
Fall down. This time he does have an attack to hit you to immediately guarantee the 2 fail. He just
Well, he has to still hit me.
true. This is
He has
another
advantage
dirty
because I'm
20.
prone. Well, okay, well,
Well, it's advantage
Yeah.
because you're prone. Because it's a
Yeah.
melee attack.
yeah. Either way, it's a critical hit, which is 2 things. It's just
I was going to say, in this moment, 2 things are going to happen. Because 2 of you have fulfilled criteria on something. One of you, when given the opportunity to potentially take a life, instead spared someone. Selic, you feel a warmth in your pocket. And another one of you, when you have the opportunity to remain safe, avoid combat, you put yourself in danger to protect innocent people. You chased after Nash. You could say exactly what was happening. I'm going to need you both. Give me 1 moment. Adding something to both of your inventories. Okay, you can refresh your page and you have something new in equipment.
That's what?
And Crow, you can refresh your page and you have new equipment. And in each of your pockets, your tarot card glows. As each of you meet criteria to unlock the upright form of your tarot card. Bella, yours, you also automatically attune. Bella,
Sorry, that's really
yours,
cool.
if you read it, when attuned, this card provides a +2 bonus to AC and saving throws, which means Dirty 20 doesn't hit. So the It's Nash's turn. He's gonna start walking away from you
Oh.
again.
wait. As cool as that is, Dirty 20 does still hit because I don't have 2 arms to be able to be holding my shield.
Ooh.
So my AC goes down by 2 and then back up. So my AC is at 19 right now. So I still.
You still
It
have
just
automatically
barely
failed 2 death saves.
Yeah.
All right,
so
as
cool.
cool as that tried to be, it still happened. Selic, it's your turn.
I'm reading my thing. I'm so sorry. This is the most. This is so
Wait,
cool.
What does Celix do?
It doesn't affect this right now, dependent
Yeah.
on how I go about this. But I don't think that I can proc this right now, based on my arsenal.
Doesn't look like it.
No. Right. That's so sick, Cryo. This is so insanely cool.
It's your turn. Read it later.
No, I'm tabbed over because I'm thinking. I'm just saying, talking out loud. How far away is Nash and Bella? On the bridge.
Nash is now 60 feet off screen, and Bella is 30 feet off screen. Bella
off
used
screen.
everything to, or no, Bella, you should be at the edge of the screen actually because you used everything to move.
Yes.
Yeah,
Correct.
and Nash is off screen.
He feels a warmth in his pocket, but he doesn't reach for it just yet. I'm going to. Right, quick question.
Yeah,
Or even, it could be a K quick question. How big is Bella's arm?
Well, about like 2 feet, because it's like her forearm. It'd be like a foot and then bigger, so it's like about 2 feet and heavy. It's like all
2 feet
muscle.
wide or just
2 feet long.
Okay. So like tosses off his bag of holding, and Rook catches him in air. Go put a arm in there.
Oh, yeah, and starts just walking over really casually.
And he again tosses out, pulls it from his mouth. Spare the dying. And he's going to sit and watch Nash walk away.
You're the dying, Bella. Atalon, it's your turn.
Don't engage. Let him go.
Yeah, wasn't planning on it. I'm out of second level spells, but I still have first level ones. So, Bella, you will get a first level healing word. Bruh. 6! 6 points. But you know what? That's 6 more than you had, so.
And that doesn't go to Vayne, or does it?
No, because the tether dropped. Because he went down.
Wait, did Vayne get brought back up?
Yeah.
Oh shit. That's
No,
right,
he's
Vayne
still
was down
down.
too.
Yep.
Oh shit, hang on.
Give Vayne.
I am so sorry. Am I able to revoke that? Can I put it on Vayne instead?
Wow.
Because you've been spared the
imagine,
dying.
Wow. Making me take those 6 HP back off my character.
Nah,
sheet.
commit.
I'm sorry.
I had to
No, it
commit.
sounds
I
good.
had to commit to staying
I'm just
tethered.
I'm good.
No, I want to be a good healer. Okay, Vayne, you get back 6 points because Bella has been spared the dying, so I know that she's not gonna go down.
Okay,
So Vayne heals back 6 HP.
got it. Vayne, you're back up. You're prone, 6 HP. And Edlon's turn ends, which means Tucker, it is your turn. Do your deal.
So,
Oh, you skipped Lance's turn.
oh yeah,
Round.
you did.
Oh, I did.
Forgot
Lance
about
would
Lance.
run after Bella, actually, so he would have had to full sprint after her, so he didn't have an action. But he runs up to Bella.
Now it's Tucker's turn.
Okay.
So, as Vayne heals Tucker, he's gonna just sit there for a second, deep breath, and then he's gonna bonus action healing spirit, 4th level.
Okay.
I don't know how you want to rule healing spirit. Do you want to roll every time the healing spirit heals, or just one time and then it heals that amount every time?
I'll roll every time it heals. I can do that.
Okay. So I'm going to use all 5 to heal me. So it's 3d6 each time. So 15d6.
Gotcha.
Don't you have to wait like each? It's per round,
say that.
right? Which one are you using?
It says, till the spell ends. If the spirit... Oh, okay, I see.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
each time.
Okay.
It's really good
Well, then I'll
out of
use the
combat, but
3d6
in combat.
now, and it's just going to follow me.
Okay.
Tucker gets brought up. Vane's like, "Oh, I got you, mate."
So, you want me to roll that 3d6, or you want to roll it?
Oh, I can roll it.
I'll roll it. I got it.
Oh, okay.
It'll be 15 healing. I'll take, and then after he gets reinvigorated, you kind of see him fumbling with his back, and he's gonna pull out his grappling hook and start twirling it around. He's gonna stand up, sling it at Nash's legs. I can
Alright.
roll an attack, ranged attack for that.
Yep.
That'll be a 27.
27?
Yeah.
27 hits.
So as the grapple wraps around his leg, he's gonna leap to the bridge and jump off the side.
You grab Nash by the leg, and then you just run off, and you just... And Nash literally just looks down, and just kind of looks up, turns back to all of you, and you all just hear a really faint, "Oh," and then just... He just goes off the side of the bridge with Tucker. You guys both just hear a... like a splash, a distant.
I know that hurt.
And another. You are going to take fall damage.
So, on top of that, I'm imagining there would have been some give before he went flying off. So really, it'd be 50 less than whatever the height is.
Yes, you have less fall damage. You'll take the first 2 I roll.
You only take 120 feet of damage.
You're going to take
110.
15. I rolled really ass.
How much is it? I'm sorry, I missed that.
15.
Okay.
I rolled significantly better on the rest. Nash is going to take
Tucker's like a cat.
Oops. That's not the
61.
right
Oof. As he hits the water. You're both in the water. And I will say, you all, except for Tucker, are out of initiative. Lance immediately just like palms Bella and hits you with a cure wounds. You're gonna get back. 19 points of healing.
As I get up, I look around, see that Nash isn't there, or Tucker isn't there. I'm trying to take in what happened.
Stop. Just stop for a second.
Did you see what happened?
Stop for like a second and breathe.
I want to go over to the bridge and look and see what the fuck's happening down there.
You run over and you look over the edge into the water. You guys
more calmly now, if I'm able to just. Did you see what happened to Lance?
Yeah. Tucker just saved your ass.
Hand to his chest, holding the stone. Make a report.
I'm your commander. The first thing I'm gonna do is make sure none of you die. Tucker's got this. Or he's about to be murdered underwater. There's nothing we can do right now. I need you to breathe, and then I need you to address the fact that you're missing an arm!
That's not true. We know where it is. He just kind of points at Rook currently dragging it into the bag.
Shoving it into the bag of holding, just like, this is a big bitch. Tucker, please. If I may ask you. Just roll me a 20. Roll me a stealth check as you were trying to make distance.
Stealth check would be. Oh, I get that with advantage.
Yeah.
19.
19. I'm in the passive. Nash doesn't see where you go under the water.
Nice.
So once you're out of his radius of awareness, you are practically invisible under there. He definitely does use his action to get the grappling hook off of it. So, as you guys all have your moment of like, holy shit, you don't see where Tucker is. But as Ritz runs over to the edge of the bridge, what are the rest of you doing?
To the
I'm
other side,
taking-
trying to get eyes on Adelaide.
I'm taking this 1 minute. This conversation, whatever. Phantom Steed.
Okay. Summoning Phantom Steed. Runava?
I sit my ass down on this roof and just watch Adelaide. I'm fucking exhausted.
Tucker, you got your hand up.
I rolled a 15 on my concentration save for the healing spirit for when I took the damage, by the way. So
Okay.
I saved.
Sick. Etalon, what are you doing?
I got 2 spell slots left and I intend to use them. Lonnie will run up to Vane, palm him on the back. You get 1.
Oh!
You get.
Did you
get
have to hit me
1
on the
cure
lightning?
wounds. You heal 13 points. And then Lonnie goes over to Bella and does another cure wounds. I rolled the exact same thing. You also get 13.
Let's go! Bella and Vayne heal the same amounts.
I heal, and then I bonus action second wind and heal again.
Oh
You grow your
my
arm?
god. Oh
Hey.
my god. She's like looking at your arm.
Oh, that
Vayne and
No, that was it. She's like, mhm.
Vayne and Runava, you see that Adelaide made it back to the deck of the only remaining ship of 7 that pulled up. 'Cause all of the rest have been reduced to just wrecks in the harbor. Your own ship, present, the one that you guys have been on before. And it has turned and is sailing back into the storm wall.
Vayne,
Yeah.
here. I throw you the sending stone thing.
Adelaide's escaping back to the storm wall. She's fucked beyond belief, but if we don't kill her now, it's over.
And with weapon Nash.
Nash is MIA. Went over the bridge with Tucker.
Ritz, you looking down. As Vayne is saying that, you watch on the rocks of the cliff Nash just drag himself up and just like shake water out of his hair. Pulls his sword out and he just and it's like he cuts through the air. And there is just a whoosh of, it looks like bright light. And you can't tell what's flying out, if it's snow or rain. There's some sort of little particles that are flying out past. He walks through, and then it seals up. Go on.
Back away from the bridge. How's everyone else?
As Vayne said that, from the water, Vayne and Runava, you both see a figure float out of the water. And he got briefly concussed from the shockwave of the gun because he's too close. William Black has woken up. And he sees the ship sailing away. And then you all just watch as he raises a hand up. And then the sky turns red. And then just 4 giant chunks of rock just... 2 of them hit the remaining wrecks, just obliterating them. The other 2 fly into the storm wall after Adelaide's ship. You guys just see these flashes of light as they go in. And he casts Meteor Swarm.
Holy shit. And we found Will.
We've seen this before.
Above table, Tucker, you realize that Nash has gone.
It's a Freudian slip. It's been Delgado the whole time.
Oh, they're brothers. I just associate them. You realize that he's gone.
Yeah, I mean, I'll swim out of the water now that I know he's gone.
You swim out of the water and just kind of shake yourself off. Your spirit kind of twirls after you up on your shoulder.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and roll for these while everything's happening, since they would happen every 6 seconds technically.
Sick. Selleck, you have your hand up.
Did a minute pass between now and when Bella
I'll
got
say
up?
around now is definitely when the minute passes, so there is just
He appears, but he looks a little bit different. Normally he's the horse. He has, because I can choose it, he has a saddle, bit, and bridle.
Oh, I got shot with a cannonball.
You were near a cannonball.
I died.
He just walks up and
God.
grabs a little bit that's like attached to the side and just, come on, more. Let's go, bud.
Death pursues me wherever I go as he follows after you.
And he pulls Hugo over to the roof that Runava's on.
Okay.
Runava. Here,
Huh?
come on. Get on. Take a step down and stand on top. It's leather.
Please don't
It's comfy.
jump on me. You can step, just don't jump.
I jump on him.
Oh God, my bones!
That is actually something you do have. Of the lungs, of the rashes that you say you got. This is one that you really do have. You do have
I
at
get
least
heat
bones.
rashes, you know it's true.
Those have been on skin.
Ah.
Pulls the bread and just, here, come on. Let's walk over to no one. Nam, are you okay with sharing? Or would you like to lie down?
I don't mind sharing.
All right. And he'll, in this time frame, go over and is walking over as this is all happening to the group.
Okay.
I'm gonna help Tucker up.
Bane was over by Runava anyway.
Tucker is
come-
hundreds of feet
Yes, sir.
below. Yeah.
And Tucker has a climbing speed of 40 feet.
Okay. So you do.
You have like a
Ritz
hand going up.
takes his arm and you're climbing up the rocks, Tucker, and you look up and Ritz is just there with his arm extended.
Ah, the fingers are weird.
I don't use them for strength. I use them for riding.
It's not where I thought you were gonna go with that, mate.
And the man you dragged used it to use a sword to open a portal in some snow.
He opened snow with his sword.
Somewhere snowy.
Oh, he went somewhere with snow.
Hmm. I don't know if that helps.
Eh, I wouldn't get there in time to find him anyways. You're
You're
muted.
muted, Kay.
I shrink to regular size.
Oh, okay.
Walk over, Bella. Everyone, to the bag. There's no oxygen. This is the best place it could be. Please get on Hugo.
Lance is
We need to start going.
bandaging your arm, like your stump.
Thank you, Lance. But when you're done, please get on Hugo with your Nava.
I can walk.
Please, please, please. Just get on Hugo. You almost died 3 times. Please, Bella. Just get on the horse.
I'll just silently stand up and I'll get on Hugo.
Just hold. Thank you, Bella. We should leave this area, like Dogo said. I don't know if running is something we need to do right now. We should leave. Follow orders.
Where to, Lance?
it-
We need to see the damage at the beacon.
Delgado, I've got squad 13. There's no casualties. We're fucked up, but we're all up. Tucker's here too. Sorry, I didn't mean to add you on like at the end like that, but I'm just not used to you being around.
Why are you so fucking slow, mate?
What?
I got here so much quicker than you did.
I'm in plate armor!
Yeah, you'd think you'd be like used to moving in it by now. You're just sitting at that desk all day, I guess.
I have a
Not doing much
shield the
exercise
size
anymore.
of my torso!
I'm just saying, I've seen you move faster.
Did you not see me drop kick that bitch?
because I was here first, I got to see it happen. It's how that works.
I'm never gonna be enough for you, am I?
Never.
God. Delgado through the thing, just reconvene at the tower. We're moving refugees there now.
What about the beacon?
There's nothing you can do for them.
Right.
We know where we're supposed to be. I'm glad you're all alive.
I need to go see if Neely's dead.
That's fair. But
Feel free to come along if you want.
just don't go off too far. That's all I ask.
You know where it is.
I know. But I mean, don't go too far, Vane. Take that how you want it.
Vane tries to reach out, and it's one of the few times that like you see him go to like tether up just to like do something, and just nothing. No magic goes to meet you. The silence doesn't come around. He's just like,
Yeah. He just like pulls up his mask and his little. I'm all tapped.
I take Zervi and I squish him, and then I just drop him on the top of your head.
Vane's got a hood too, so Zervi can hide.
He plops on top of your head, and then he just slides back into your hood with a thump and just and a muffled. Oh.
He'll let you know if anything goes wrong. I gotta know.
And as you're next to the horse before you leave, I hand you an orb. The orb of shielding.
Debate very good. Orb.
Orb.
I'll be back. Don't worry.
You got a buddy and an orb.
Yeah. Basically invincible.
If only. Just be safe. Don't be a pest. All right?
Yeah. All right. Come on, Zervi.
Ritz,
Yes.
could you grab my shield over there?
Lance turns to Tucker. Just you coming or are you going hunting?
Might follow him.
I mean, he kind of followed you.
Huh?
Oh, you mean Vane?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you meant that. Yeah, no, that's fine. You go. Make sure he's
Him.
good.
Yep. We'll meet you back at the tower.
Okay.
All right. On you go.
It's hard.
I pull out the 3d12 potion vial that Whisper made for us. Anybody want?
No. Fortunately, even though I tried, I wasn't much of a target.
I should have tried harder.
Yeah. That is just true. I should have tried harder.
But you heard that I said I needed to try harder, right?
It definitely just said like it sounded like shoulda tried harder, which
Yeah,
so,
that's
like,
exactly
no,
what I
yeah.
heard.
I also heard should have tried harder.
No, I said I should have tried harder, not you.
the
should have tried-
pronoun was lost.
No.
Oh god, and I was so with
No
it.
pronouns
I
in
was
this
so
house.
with taking the blame right there.
Pronouns do not exist.
Okay, then he would have just been like,
And on visit.
we all could have. We all could have been better.
She knew me. I could have used that. I didn't. I froze. I wasted every bit of magic. I'll be better.
She knew you and knew she knew a you that you don't know.
Seems that way.
In which, trying to use it against her, you might be pretending to be the wrong person. Know the person you know, be the person you are. I don't know if it would have worked in our favor, but it is a good idea. Regardless, we all could have done better. But we did the best we could, because we're all here. But at the end of it all, and it really stings to say this, we lost. No battle was won when it comes to Squad 13. Not a single one. In regards to the tower, we did our best, at least. That one was more of a diversion, but
not to, knock you guys, because, I want to support your, beliefs, but I kind of don't support this one. You say you didn't win. You guys didn't die against a lady who controlled the sky and Nash, the dude who just kills Stormridden. That's like a mouse getting caught in a mousetrap that's electrified and getting out. That's a win, in my opinion.
Nobody fucking asked.
You're not in this scene.
You're with me, yelling as I'm following. Nobody fucking asked.
you just, if you look at it that way, sure, we did win. We still have our lives. That is good. But we only have them because our opponent didn't want to take it. We didn't escape the mousetrap. They opened it for us. We didn't win that. We did none of that. We struggled and we hurt ourselves. Our fur was ripped from our skin, and the one who set the trap opened it. We did not win. We escaped.
Adelaide commanded Nash not to kill us.
Yeah, what the fuck was that about? I got here in the middle of that.
Something
He's
about
hired
teaching a
now.
lesson. Oh, that too.
They could take all of those lives. They didn't want to take ours.
She only
Because-
attacked the beacon because we wanted to keep it safe.
Exactly. So, Lance, did we win? So all that's out. Or did we just not lose everything?
Living to fight another day is a pretty good victory.
Take it as that. But I think what we could do, and he's just like leading Hugo. We're not going to get lucky like that again. And they say that situation had luck. It did. It had more than we could ever hope for. In the future, no. Ritz,
Yes.
you said that you could do better. Do you believe that?
I do.
Do you believe all of us could do better? Then next time we do better. As a team?
I personally
You too, Lance.
don't think there's much use talking about. winning and losing here, because this is war. And that was just the first battle. Whoever won or lost, this is up to how you want to see it, but we only have one option moving forward, and that's to win the war.
It's battle to win the war. I agree. Let's take what we learned here, take our mistakes, and learn from them. You're right. There's something bigger.
As you guys are going into the tower. Meanwhile, Vane. Well, I guess actually I'll ask Tucker. You're just running to catch up to Vane?
Sure. Yeah. I'm not trying to hide.
The two of you walk up a couple blocks to the nearly gone inn.
Does it seem like the fighting's died down? Because that definitely decides how I approach this.
The fighting has absolutely died down. Adelaide pulling out was probably the big sort of linchpin for whether fighting was still happening.
Okay.
It being called a nearly gone in is really giving me some red flags about if it's still there.
Vane, yeah, so Vane just like in these
It is still there.
abandoned fucking streets is just like, Nearly, you better not be dead. I got Tucker and what the fuck are you?
It's heavy, mate. And I appreciate your party members. Like,
And Zervy!
You know who that is.
You open the door to the inn, and as it like swings open, there was fighting in here. You can tell because there are a number of injured Stormridden, and there are also the remains of various members of the Tidestriker forces. No full bodies because not how it works. But there is definitely just like an arm that was completely shorn off and just splatters of blood and everything. And you see behind the counter, nearly really calmly polishing a glass, getting blood off of it with just a big ass shotgun resting on his counter. Just
Man, I really thought you were gonna say he was polishing glass with another dude's arm. I really thought. I was like, man, that's awesome.
Hello. You
Look
have a
how
drink?
good you're not dead. No, I gotta go and talk to like every higher up.
Tucker, you want a drink?
Yeah, I want a drink.
What you want?
I take a look and see what is actually left
What's
that
left?
survived the fighting.
A bunch of shit has been. Clearly, they came in and shot at Nearly, who ducked. So everything behind him is like fucked. He's like, I got the good shit from under the table, dum, dum, and the bad shit from under the table. Dum, dum.
I'm not sure I trust that the good one's good and the bad one's bad. I'll
I
take the
get
bad
mixed up
shit.
sometime. All right. Whole bottle or just a glass?
You just gotta give me the bottle. I'll take that bottle.
I'll charge you for the bottle.
I don't like this deal anymore.
Boom. She just gives you a cup.
Do I die when I drink it?
No.
No, that was me to you. Sorry.
No. Maybe. It's not good. It's not good.
Oh, this was the bad shit.
It's the bad shit.
Why do you keep this?
Sometimes I have customers I don't like. Sometimes people get really drunk and I need to get them out of here, so I just give them bad alcohol and they start to think.
Oh,
that
this
maybe
means
it's
you
not
like
good.
me since you told me the truth.
Well, yeah.
Nice.
Also, if I ever give you that, I either really hate you or you're drunk enough you won't be able to remember.
I should come here more often.
You should. Mainly because that means I get more money.
He's a great bartender, great conversation.
So, like,
I'm
what
a
are we
drunk
doing here? Why'd we come check on Neely?
Because
I'm
I
his
like
only
him.
friend.
Okay, only is a little
He has like
bold.
a bunch of people that he lives with.
Yeah,
Oh.
roommates.
Yeah.
Well, he's pretty close with the one with the mask.
Oh yeah, you and Sally are close, aren't you? You still bunking in the same room?
One day I'll convince him to share the same bed.
No, you won't.
No, I won't. I wanted to make sure you weren't dead, Neely. And you're not.
You think a bunch of random mooks with weapons busted in here is something new to me?
Hey, to be fair, the Tidestriker pulled up to me.
Holy shit.
Twice!
That's why you look so fucked up.
Yeah, Vane turns around. His cloak just has this weird kind of like electric like netting in it now. Like basically where the lightning bolt made contact has just made all of the fabric have this weird sort of splinter to it now.
Ow.
Yeah. Lesson of the day, don't take a big stick unless you're ready to move.
I don't understand what that means, but okay.
You know, I don't get that one either.
I feel like I need further context. Do you want to give it now, or do you want to come back later?
I gotta go talk to Delgado, so...
Were you holding
eventually-
a big stick when it hit you?
No, she's got a magic stick that controls the storm wall, and I knocked it off of her, but turns out she can still call lightning!
That's nuts. That's cool. I like that, actually. That's bitching.
So anyway, I'm
That's-
gonna go either get yelled at or praised. Maybe drinks once I could feel my toes.
Later.
Hmm.
Tucker, you want to stay and have more? You can go with him.
I'm probably gonna go with him. I like fucking with Delgado.
Oh, that's fair. Have fun. Do you think Delgado would be pissed if you had another glass of this when you went to talk to him?
You know what? I'll take the bottle.
All right. 5 gold. Thank you.
Bad shit that makes no sense.
Tucker walks out and Vane looks at him and just goes, like, 5?
I would have charged him more, but I like him.
You guys head back to the tower. Meanwhile, the rest of you have joined many, many people in the tower who are recovering. You guys get the idea that there was fighting in the tower, but not a lot of it. At least not down on this level where you are situated by Lance and told to stay. So as like thaumaturges come to you and start healing and everything, one of them comes over and sees Bella with the arm off. Just, oh, I'm gonna go get someone. I'm gonna get someone who's this is in their wheelhouse, and just like leaves. All of you can heal 15 points.
Even me and Tucker, or is not yet?
Not yet. You're not there yet.
Okay, I just want to make
Renata,
15. I'm back up at full. Bring Adelaide back.
Same.
as you finally have a moment to sit and calm yourself and you get healed enough, the sort of unpleasant feeling in your gut starts to die down and you lose your point of exhaustion.
Ready to fucking go again. Let's go. Let's square
Let's
up.
go. Let's find
0
it.
spell slots, but I'm healed and I have no exhaustion. Let's fucking go.
I have 0 spell slots, but I have another answer.
I have
Bella,
0
yeah,
I'll
spell
join you.
slots
Bro.
too, guys.
When they got off of Hugo, Celi's like in the camp, like on the side. He's fine. He was missing 7 HP.
Mhm.
He tried to be a target, so he's just sitting across, like looking over everybody, and he has a cigarette like on his mask, and then he remembers that warm feeling in his pocket. He just
Pull it out. It's your tarot card, which wasn't in your pocket. It was in your bag of holding the last you had it. And it looks, as you look at it, yeah, it's not in there. As you look at it, it looks like a silhouette of you, with smoke floating all around you.
He just like looks it over. Is it an attunement?
It is an attunement item. You can have automatically attuned to it when it unlocked, when it was revealed.
Can I would say honestly with that, Selink almost like pushed aside that feeling. So I'm gonna say he didn't auto attune to it just for that
Okay.
that moment. And he sees it and he's like holding it. He just This is surely an unknown circumstance.
Yeah.
Are you you're around us doing this?
He's just over on the side, so if anybody heard him.
Yeah, actually, I reach. Why'd they have to put it in my right pocket? I reach over myself into the pocket and I pull out a card as well. Which I am a
Bella looks like you with a giant shield up, a wall shield, not one you even possess, and a
sword. Well, I think perhaps somewhat unforeseeably, these have had some larger meaning or usefulness than initially expected.
Yep. Do they do
Feel-
anything?
I feel connected to it. I feel stronger because of it.
Did you get it from a fae?
I got it from a tiefling in a tent.
So maybe.
Elta, she lives around.
The fortune
Solid
teller
if
lady.
and maybe.
Yeah, she's a
That's
fortune.
cool. Oh, I want all those.
We
I'll
all
pull
got
mine
one.
out.
Yeah, we should take you to her.
You pull yours
Okay.
out. It's the same as it was before. Just the image of a magician, and then as you turn it and flip it, it turns into the mirage, and it is a different man. It's not you. I mean, it isn't magical.
So like going to point it to the top of it. He's going to like lay the card like between his fingers and push it to his forehead. Identify. But he will take ritual casting it.
Yeah, I figured.
Yeah, no. He's gonna ritual cast identify and just like sit there, the card against his head, and the other hand smoking a cigarette. And he's just there's just like this like little beads of smoke that just kind of in his forehead or down his cheeks. I know what it does.
But he's got to figure it out. As you finish your identifying, Tucker and Vane, you enter the tower, the big sort of amphitheater space that serves as kind of like a lobby that people usually crisscross. It's currently full of people who are being triaged or people who are running around. And you do see your squad sitting over there. You see the fucking Phantom Steed.
God, I fucking hate that horse.
We'll find El Gato.
I'm sure he'll find us soon enough.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring him back. I take off.
He head off.
Hi, Tiger.
Vane, do you walk up to the group?
Vane, check your card. Got Delta. Some of ours started glowing and became magic. And look like us now.
Like Vane just kind of like twisted. He doesn't even really inspect it. He's like, okay.
I show him mine that now looks like me on the card.
Oh, look at that. You got your own trading card.
It's magic. I'm attuned to it. It's magical and it makes me stronger.
Like
Huh.
pulls it off the top off his forehead. Do I get the subtext? Just hints of it. It's the identify as the abilities of it. Guessing.
The subtext of it is just for flavored text. just
Okay,
for
I want
us.
it.
It's not an in-universe thing.
Ain't going on. Okay. So he just knows what it does.
Yep.
Okay.
And you can tell with identify that there is something more to it that currently can't do.
He pulls it back and just the parasite. I don't.
What is
Hmm.
What is it? What's up with it?
What does yours do?
Doesn't seem very. No. Does definitely fit parasitic in a way, but why did we both get our cards like this? What did we do? Was it you losing an arm? Was it me being brushed off?
I think it was.
Was it breaking a wall and pulling out a tick?
Did you
Stand
feel
in the
something?
Standing in the light of fire, I think is what activated mine. I could feel it when it started glowing.
It was around the time that everyone started falling more. And a part of me kind of felt right. I can't heal anyone. But I got a weird sensation. One in here, one in my pocket. And it was a mix, but the one in here was a lot of things. So I must brushed away the one in my pocket. So I don't know.
Nava, what about yours?
I'll pull mine out. No sort of feeling from me. Nothing like what you guys are describing.
Hold on, wait. Ritz, Vane, and Nava, you bring your cards, like hold them out together. Shit, bag of holding. Pull out the lantern of detection. Activate the magic detection property of it and hold it in front of the cards.
Only yours and Selix glow. The others are just cards.
Sure.
Perhaps it's
Hmm.
something to ask that lady about next time we see her.
Yeah, it feels like
maybe
cheating.
If her tent still exists, we can ask her something when we take Lonnie to go see her. Maybe she can get a card too.
A lot of things could have happened, though. There was fire, there was cannonballs. One could have... Yeah, we can go.
Something tells me. I feel like that tent's still up. I don't know why, but
I don't know. I'm just getting real, weird vibes from this card.
either way, are they? Is Lance still with us, or did he go off?
He went to go get stuff organized.
Okay.
He basically put you down and was like, stay. And then he went and started doing stuff.
Stay.
Just like, do you think
Yeah, no, he makes
Delgado's gonna come call for us personally, or we're gonna have to go see him after?
Part of me thinks that he might just smite us with the wrath of God at this point.
Delgado?
Maybe, you know.
Why would he do that?
It's been like 3 weeks and we have fucked his life up.
No, I think he'll be. I think most of all he'll just be concerned that. I mean, I don't know. I don't think we could have gotten out of danger if we tried faster.
You guys don't have to wait long, actually, because Tucker went to go get Delgado. Tucker is a ranger who excels at finding things. So Tucker, you definitely did find Delgado up the stairs in the Magic Guild, trying to organize stuff with Corps commanders. You came up and he immediately just like, you fought Nash.
Hey, drink this. It'll take the edge off.
What the fuck?
Take a drink.
He throws it and just smashes it against a wall. Just, oh shit.
You owe me 5 gold.
I pay you.
5 more gold now. But you're thinking a little clear now, aren't you?
No, I think I kind of want to vomit. What? Where did he go? What happened?
So we engaged. He did some crazy samurai shit, and then I grappled him, and we jumped off the bridge.
You pulled him off of the bridge.
Yeah.
I guess that's better than letting him murder all of those Stormridden. That's good.
And then apparently, according to that big yellow guy, he did a thing with the sword, stepped through it, and disappeared. And there was
That's
snow.
Okay, that's new. That's new info. That's Tallulah, did you get that? Yeah.
Yeah.
She's like half listening as she's writing stuff down. I don't know how much she got that. Where are they?
Oh, Lance
new
hasn't
one.
found you yet?
Lance has been running ragged all over.
Yeah, he's real slow. Come on, let's go.
Quite fast for someone in plate armor.
No, he was looking for you. He was slow at that.
Oh, yes.
He follows after you. Go down the stairs. As you're going down the stairs, up the lift next to you, you see Lance just boom. Just follows with you. So you guys, Tucker just comes up to you guys with Delgado.
Ta-da!
Hey!
Oh my god, you're all alive. Holy shit, you're missing an arm.
No, it's right here. It's in the bag.
That's not what the phrase missing an arm means. It's not
I know,
actually
it's a
meant-
joke.
Oh,
He's a pretty good one.
his tone is very...
Nobody laughed when I said it.
Can you fix it?
Did you
No
say,
one
oh,
laughed
did I
this
say
You
time
just
joke?
asked
either.
Delgado if he could fix that.
I
Yeah.
don't know much magic, and none of it is to heal.
It's alright, one of the mages said they're gonna find someone who's more up the
We have
armory attached in the wheelhouse.
we have 2 or 3 thaumaturges who are capable of reattaching a limb. So that's
Wait,
plausible.
you're regular
Okay.
size again. Is the arm still big?
No.
It's a missed opportunity.
You wanted her to have one big arm.
I did. That'd been so cool.
So it's like holding the bag that has the arm in it, and he's just like looking down, like
When she
But
grows,
just
would
not
it
that-
get even bigger?
I thought it was gonna be funnier.
I thought it was funny. It's alright.
What happened? Last I heard from William and from all of you, the Tidestriker was out for you when you were at the Institute and going to head out. And the next time hearing you all scream about the gun, and then the lighthouse is gone.
Yep.
And
She
then
found
Nash
us?
is here.
She found us again.
Tidestriker found us and then destroyed the lighthouse because we said we wanted to keep it safe more than the research institute.
Then her
Oh, the
hired
classic.
friend,
You pick one, I shoot the other.
Yep.
Yeah, he fell
hired
for it,
Nash.
hook, line, and sinker.
Yeah, she told Nash what to do. She called
Not to
him
kill
in
us.
and then told him not to kill him.
He called me pup.
Dude. They're working together. He calls a lot of people pup.
She called him dog.
He called him dog.
Yeah,
he
and
let
then he
that-
said he's not a dog.
Yeah, to be fair, he
Oh.
called him a bitch and said not to call him that because he's not her.
There was a lot of dog terminology getting thrown around.
That's true.
Yeah, he made a whole scene about not being her dog, but he still does what she tells him to. So,
This is important. Did they say anything about payment or a job?
She said, that's what I'll pay you for.
yeah.
Fuck.
Oh, right. And he took his mask off to kind of flex
Yeah.
and say that he's going to fucking kill us.
Yeah, he said no one who sees it lives.
Well, that's not good.
Take it as a trophy. That's what he said.
Gotta say.
then
If it would,
he proceeded to pull out a knife of sorts, cut through the air. Portal. Minor illusion.
I've never seen him do something like that. New. The sword's new, too. I do know that if he was doing a job for her, then he has parameters that he will adhere to.
Sir,
The big question is whether the job is done or not.
He
apologies if
pulled
this is out
back
of
when
line.
she did. So,
Yeah.
sorry. Go.
Apologies if this is out of line. Have you seen his face?
Have I seen his face? Yes. Familiar with it.
How long ago?
How long ago?
How long ago have you seen his face?
5, 6 years now. Long time.
He just like turns and he holds it, a minor illusion that is just in the palm of his hand, only up to Delgado. Does it match? Faces can change.
Tim. A little more beat up than the last time I saw him, but
Okay.
if Nash is still working for her, that's a whole separate problem. If Nash's job was to help her here, then he's done. It's not like he's going to help her constantly. And he's not cheap, which means probably burned a lot of resources on this. She probably burned a lot of resources on this anyway. By count, assuming Stormridden aren't exaggerating their kill counts, she lost hundreds of men.
Lost or got him called back.
Called back once they were dead.
It's
She
hard to
doesn't
tell
care.
some of them.
What, Prashonabella?
She doesn't care how many men she lost. She just wanted to send a message.
Is that what she told you?
A lesson?
She
me
wanted to
teach you another
teach
one.
us.
The world's full of liars. People who try to get into your head. She might have gone after you to teach you a lesson, but forces did not attack the city wildly or sporadically. It was an absolute rush. But they had targets. Clearly. Forced people to retreat to the tower, to the lighthouse, to the institute, to set you up for your failure. But, in addition to that, she had 2 other forces make tactical maneuver. One group, including Nash, headed to the top of the tower at first. They took it. And then Nash left. The other group went down. I don't know what you're thinking right now. For her prisoner, right? No. He's still in lockup. Didn't even try to get him out. The core of the submarine is gone. Now, I don't know if any of you understand exactly how a Twintanian submarine works, but their cores are extremely powerful magical artifacts from the Astral Sea. One of those cores could power the entire city of Cloudbreach for a decade. Every light could be magically illuminated. Now they have one. She wasn't just here to teach you all a lesson. She's here for a smash and grab. Fucking with you was the sprinkles on top of the ice cream. Cherry on top of the... Tucker, finish this for me. I don't know what to...
Icing on the cake.
The gelatin.
That's not right.
Icing on the cake.
Icing on... There we go.
No, he said cherry, though. It's the cherry on the gelatin.
I don't know if that's...
You don't
Fuck it.
eat cherries?
It was extra. It was fun.
You're fucking with magic from the Astral Sea?
I'm not fucking with anything. A bunch of artificers halfway around the world fucked with it. I do my very best to never have to fuck with it.
So, what is it that you want us to do now? Because I would like to go and talk to my grandmother.
I want you all to rest till you're capable of going out into the city and making sure all of those fuckers are gone. Then, I don't want you to do that, he points at Bella. I want you to get your arm reattached. And then I want you all to go home. Have a night to sleep while we clean up this fucking mess.
Sir. Permission to go to our home really fast. I have my horse. I cannot help here at all with anyone here who is hurt. And I am fine. Sadly, I am fine.
On 2 conditions.
Name them.
Number 1, because it's in the direction of the beacon, check and see if there's anyone you can help. Number 2, stow it with the survivor's guilt bullshit. I don't need that. If you feel it, keep it to yourself. I need you to work. I don't need you to feel guilty that you're alive.
That's not why I feel guilty. But I push it aside. I'm not guilty that I'm alive. But I am guilty. And I promise I'll push it away. Right now, I'll do what I can.
You know, has anybody ever told you how inspirational you are?
Tucker, I need you to start hunting Nash again.
Oh, but it's so far away. I won't make it in time. There's no reason.
In time for what?
He went to the snowy area, mate.
Huh.
I don't even know we had
Which
a snow
means
area.
if you wait, it'll get even further.
Which means by the time I get there, it won't fucking matter because the tracks will be gone.
My number 1 tracker and hunter can't find.
Oh, you're not going to give me with
one
that horse shit, mate. Come on now.
Wow, I really thought you would.
I'd have thought about this
Maybe.
had you not smashed my $5 freaking thing of booze up there.
20 gold and I permit another house.
I'm out. Let's go.
Hi, Tucker.
Does
If
anyone
you
wanna come with me?
find him, 500 gold, and I approve all the houses.
Whoa.
Now, let me preface something else here. May or may not have let loose that I had already been tracking him.
That was a very bad idea.
I know, because now he's going to be looking. It's going to be real weird when he finds me.
Don't let him find you.
Ah, mate. If he does, you approve?
For you to fight him, yes, you're one of the ones who is approved to fight him.
Ah, finally.
Feel free to reach out if the gun is back online. I might approve that too.
I don't think I'm going to ask for that because I'll be there.
You can run.
Yeah.
I ever tell you how inspirational you are?
All the time. With the look you give me.
You should think more about the gifts I give you, mate. I do so much for you.
Thank you, Tucker. Truly.
You throw them against the wall and break them like you're nothing.
That was not good alcohol. I refuse to believe that was
I know it wasn't. That was the good part.
Go.
All right. Well,
Thank you for not letting us
Uh,
die.
Yeah, thank you. Coming when you did, Tucker.
You really helped us a lot. Thank you.
all right. I'm going. See you later.
Good luck.
I'll be heading out too.
I'll follow
Peace out.
Selleck until he gets to where he's going, and then I'll part ways.
Yeah, he put it out there. Does anybody else want to come with me? I don't know. Go on, Bella. No. Bane.
I'm about as useful as you are here. So,
Bane.
scouting, I'd be better served. What?
I would love to have you with me, but I think you deserve rest. Just like Bella does. You did a lot.
I have the
Unava,
strength.
you need a rest, and it's between Ritz and Lonnie.
I'm all right. This rest here is fun enough for me. I need to go talk to my grandmother. It's urgent.
You
Well
need to
then.
go to the Institute. Points at Adeline. You need to go back to the Institute.
All right.
Turns. Lance! Lance coming down the stairs really fast. Ding, 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 ding. Hi! Come on. Take your boss with you to the Institute. You rest of you. Rest. Somewhere. Not here.
Hey, Delgado,
Ca-
could you do
Captain.
me a favor, possibly? You see Will at any point? I gotta talk to him about what I figured out about the Tidestriker. Might be helpful for him.
I'll let him know. He's currently going up and down the storm wall, making sure everything is secure.
I figured as much, but if you see him, let him know.
Bella?
Captain, I'm on just before you head your separate way. I still had just a little bit on Tidestriker. She had these cables or things in her arms, and after I had assisted in her detaching her own arm from herself, she was able to use those cables to reattach her own arm, and also was able to attach to other people and cause them harm with it. And I believe we reported this William Black, but all the I'll like kind of, obviously there's like a lot of shit happening in here, and there's like people around, but I'll like kind of step closer. I'm currently keeping it in my bag of holding just in case it ends up teleporting away like other things, but I'm currently in the possession of what William Black believes to be an A-right weapon that I stole from one of the assailants.
Hold on to it. Keep it in the bag. No matter how curious you get, don't take it out.
Of course.
When I have a thaumaturge come to heal you, I will also have someone come to obtain it. Go home to the Institute.
Bella? Somebody think you're gonna need this? He reaches into the bag and just, when it comes time to put it back on, he pulls it out. You'll be armed and ready.
I take it and I like set it on the ground and I just hug Scylla.
He just like stiff as a board looks up and like, do you have your eyes closed? Like, are you eyes closed like hug?
Yeah.
The others around sees Selec's mask just kind of up.
Pat you on the back, just how's it going?
Thanks, I was sitting on it for a while. It was keeping it in the back. I'm doing too much.
I lean over to Etalon and I just very quietly go, I don't... Translation, please?
Oh, he's saying...
But that is an arm, so wouldn't that not...
Oh, okay, so that is called a pun. So that is a thing where you have two meanings to the one word. So when you say you are armed, you have a weapon, but it's also an arm. So it's a joke where you use the same word.
So confusing.
It is.
Vane is just prestoing the arm to try and keep it cold.
Yeah. We're heading out. Lonnie, this is yours. And Ritz, you said that you'd like to come with?
Sure.
Sulik hands you a little leather sack and just, I put those in there at the start of the day. Though we didn't finish this day, it's in there because it's yours. Have your 3 silver for the day.
Appreciate it.
Vane, can I get that
I'm
one?
gonna go see if you still have a job.
Yeah. Vane's just like, huh? Yeah. Just kind of like rolls the orb over.
No.
Real quick, Rick's gonna kind of lug the shield over to Bella.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
The shield is only as good of a wall. The person keeping it together. You don't have to be that strong for us. Be strong together. Walks away.
Yes! That was beautiful.
I'd like to give Pulse my inspiration.
So, you don't have to, because Pulse, I'm going to give you inspiration.
Yeah. I almost just started crying. That's for real.
Wait, so Runava is going to the Institute because she wants
Lance,
to...
Runava, and Etalon are going to the Institute. Lance is there to make sure you two get there safe.
Mm-hmm.
The rest of you are going home to rest.
Oh, we're bringing them home?
Except for Bella, who's staying in the tower until her arm gets reattached.
Oh, I thought it was just me and Ritz that were going back to the house.
You, Ritz, and... Well, I thought you convinced Vane to tag.
Oh, he said Vane, you should probably also... Wait, didn't say you earned as much rest as Bella did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess we are going home.
off.
Oh, yeah. I assumed that we were resting here and that we could go back, but I guess I misinterpreted. That's my bad. But yeah, he would be fine with Bane coming back.
So
Not that I have jurisdiction over that.
Can I
Even if you did, I
on the
wouldn't
way
listen.
to the institute?
I'm so sorry.
did you just get the notification on it?
Like everyone by Ian, and then I just see in the bottom right corner of my screen, Ian is playing Balatro.
He tells me, he's like, I want to, after the fight, role play a little, and then I gotta go. I can't stay up late.
Yep.
Ian is playing Balatro.
That sounds about right.
That's real. Can
That's
I see
amazing.
the
Oh,
institute?
so yeah. So, the three of you who are heading home, as you go, you, if you choose, don't have to go the long way anymore. There's not much of a wall left between the commercial district and the militia district as you get close to your house. Can, in fact, cut off like 30 minutes of travel time.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
convenient.
we're right by the beacon anyway, so we might as well.
Did you have to say cut off?
You were.
Man, and they really put arm and a leg into that wall.
As you guys travel, there is lots and lots of people getting treated in this area as you guys go by. There are a couple who you can help up. Bear the Dying is very useful here.
Yeah.
So, Selig, you definitely do get a few more uses out of it.
They're almost like bittersweet uses of them.
You, as you get here, you don't know how many people were here. You don't know for sure how many of them hid here instead of in their homes or in their buildings, but there definitely were people. There definitely was a lighthouse. There definitely isn't anymore. The entire sort of spit off the side that's that the beacon was on is gone. On the map that you guys can see in the maps channel, basically right between the two fountains, right between the two circles, there is just a crescent that is just cut out. All of that just came off the side. And that whole little chunk of wall there up to your house is smattered and fucked up, so you can literally just walk over rubble your house. You see the garden that you fought those Fae in just the other day is just destroyed. Grass is burnt. There are bits and pieces of assumed to be people strewn about. There is just a quiet in the air. There is still, even now, dust settling.
Vane kind of
Your
like
house-
looks.
Oh, go.
I was
Say-
literally gonna say
yeah.
Vane looks between that and the house and just goes, "Irony ain't lost."
What?
What?
Here lies our house, untouched, still a hole in it.
Yeah.
I'm going to actually say, number one, holy shit, no. I was literally going to say your house is essentially untouched, except it still has a hole in it.
Fucking.
Holy shit. Oh my god.
I flipped a coin there. You could have told me it was just like actually half your house is fucking gone.
No, I was going to say the words you say.
Yeah, well.
There's like after he says it, there's like a solid moment of like Selig thinking of like, is this something to scoff at? Is this something to be taken? And then he like cuts off his own thought and just, yeah.
We don't have to
It
sleep
is
on the
ironic.
floor.
The vibrations were enough for Hugo. I just want to know if the rest are okay.
Yeah.
As you guys go in, a bunch of stuff is knocked over. The shockwave clearly hit the house and just knocked a bunch of things over. one of the nice new vases that Bella had bought is just shattered on the floor. And I
That
rolled
bitch
for
will
this.
pay.
None of the fish are dead.
But
One of their tanks slid partway off and broke and is like a quarter of the way full with water. And Donut is just in there like, confused.
Just walks in, just. You're okay. You're like, Donut!
Vane kind of like reaches into his bag and twirls around. He's still got the fucking wand of mending, so he's just like, if I gotta pick this vase. Selleck,
What?
hold the tank still.
What? Selleck, who is mending.
Oh,
I have mending.
yeah, well.
You turn, you're like, so like hold the vase. He's already fixing it. What?
What?
You need
Okay.
me to put the water back in?
Never mind. Puts the vase
Start
back.
fixing. You just continue fixing the
Shape
vase. You put it in.
water. Put it in back in when it's fixed.
Wait. Wow, that's very impressive. Thank you. Just
Through the combined powers of you three, you can spend the next just half an hour cleaning up your house and making sure things are okay. Everything is solid. Who? The words. Struggling.
You got it. Lock in.
Brock hops off of your shoulder, hops
Nice.
over on top of the couch, and just kind of looks around, and just, ooh.
so glad you're okay.
You're looking back and forth between Ritz and Broth looks at you doing that vein and then just goes, ooh.
You.
And then only you hear this, not even Ritz hears it. Know that your life belongs to us.
And in the distance, like in the side, is you're a good boy, Donut. I'm so glad you're okay.
Vane's just like looks at Ritz.
I like sit next to him and then
Fucking-
just like start petting him.
Ooh,
That's not
Ooh.
funny, mate.
ooh.
What?
That's not funny.
What?
Runava's gonna be so happy that
fish?
you're okay, Cake.
They're swimming.
Don't make your fucking weird bird weirder. Don't give it a voice.
He's always had the voice.
Make
Ooh.
sure to give you all
Not
nice
that.
treats.
He's the voice.
You
of
say not
reason.
that, and Broth just. Meanwhile, Bella. A locked comes down to you.
Do I have any time before? Like, how much time do I have
you,
before? he
you have
gets
time.
there?
You have like half an hour before
Okay.
you are properly.
At some
attended
point,
to.
while I am sitting there with my wrapped up stub, and then I assume I would have time to wrap up the end of my other arm, so it's not my dissevered arm, so it's not just leaking.
Yes.
I sit there, and as I'm just sort of thinking back at everything that has happened today, and just moments keep flashing in my head of going down, being attacked, and falling over and over and over again, and the face of Adelaide, and Nash and everything, I take a moment and I reach into my bag, not the bag of holding, just my regular bag, and I pull out a small leather-bound book. As I open the artery, I flip through. I don't imagine there are any newly filled pages, but as I reach what seems to be the first untouched page, I look down and my hand drifts to the detached arm, the end of it, as I take my left index finger and press it to the end of it where it is bloodied, almost like dipping a pen in ink. As my finger gets soaked in blood, I take my finger to the page and I just let the emotion that I feel in this moment guide my hand as I write a new rune in the language of giant. And I have never seen it before. I don't know if it exists, and it was just somewhere deep within me, but I paint out in my own blood a rune representing the idea of a monster or a beast that needs to be slain. And then I close it and I put it back in my bag. And I await when healing will arrive.
As you are finishing, Aloctorat sees you taking the arm away, kind of like leans over you and just, oh my, in blood.
I have a pen on me.
Oh no, completely understandable. It's not every occasion that you get to use your own arteries as inkwells. Wonderful, wonderful opportunities we've been given today, right?
Sure.
Ah. Well, do you want me to get that stitch back on, or do you have a little bit more journaling to do?
No, please, if you could.
Okay, hold it steady and make sure it's at the correct angle. I don't want you to suddenly have two lefties.
Okay. I take the wrapping off and I hold my right arm up to where it was detached.
And there's just like this floating spore cloud that wraps around your arm, and you watch as almost like vines, your own veins start to grow into each other. Alox just sits there just, so? How was your time?
Just slowly look him in the eyes.
Them.
So them, sorry. I just terrible.
Oh no. Why?
Look down at my severed arm.
Oh, this is fine. It'll be back on in a minute. is it because of all the people that died?
Yeah.
Oh, people die all the time.
The Tidestriker killed everyone in the beacon because of a choice that we made.
No, the Tidestriker killed everyone in the beacon because of a choice that she made. I'm a Fae. I understand semantics and honesty.
True. We influenced a choice she made.
Oh, you didn't. She was going to kill hundreds no matter what you did.
Right. Where were you during all that?
Oh, I was in the tower. I can't leave.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
I was in the
what
Magic
did you do?
Guild, and I was confused about what was going on, and then I was helping heal some people, and then I went upstairs as soon as the gun started making noise. Then it went off, and then I was up there, and there were people who were very confused why it wasn't working. And then I did wonderful things, and then there weren't people up there anymore.
Oh. Why wasn't it working?
I don't know. Seemed like they thought it would be, but it wasn't. As far as I can tell. Didn't hear this from me. It seems they had some sort of inside man. Easy to get into the tower, easy to get up there, but also it seems like someone was an inside man to them because the gun was sabotaged. One silly little shot and then it stopped working.
Strange.
Maybe we both had double agents, or maybe we had one single triple agent.
And they don't know who it was?
I don't think anyone other than me has pieced it together quite yet.
Did you see who was firing the gun?
Oh, there was just a bunch of random troops of hers who were there, and then I ate them.
Not anyone you recognized from before?
I didn't see anyone I recognized up there, no.
Right.
Just
Sorry,
a bunch of
you ate
random
them?
soldiers. Yes!
Okay. Was it a filling meal at least?
I think so. I think the most satisfying part about it all was the screams. No! Gods, no! My arm! My leg! My kidneys! Wonderful!
How long does this take?
Oh, it just takes a minute to fully cast, and then it re-adheres over the course of the next couple of minutes, and then you're nice and rejuvenated for the next hour.
Oh.
Yes. It's wonderful, isn't it? Look
Wait,
at that.
for the
Nice
next
and
hour?
new. Yes, you'll slowly feel healed and rejuvenated over the course of the next hour.
Oh, I thought you meant it'll only be attached for the next hour.
No, it's attached permanently again. It's all yours. It's new and fresh and pinches the skin a little and just nice. Scrumptious.
They pinch my skin. It's a little tougher. Okay.
Be careful, though. While under the effects of this spell, you can feel as though that nothing can kill you, which is not true. You are still very mortal.
What's the spell you use?
Regenerate. So,
Makes sense.
above table, you regain a bunch of HP, which I can roll. And for the duration of the spell, 1 hour, you gain 1 hit point every 6 seconds.
Oh.
That's why Aloct is like, you might feel like you're unkillable. You're constantly healing. Haha, you are
You
still
don't need
very
to
killable,
roll
though.
hit points. I'm at full HP.
Yeah, like you'll be back at. And your arm is reattached. It's a little tingly at first as you start to get the feeling back and the blood starts to flow again. It's like,
Thank you.
they're tall. Like Aloct is still taller than you as they kind of lean in and just, so? Day still that bad?
Um, I think
Yeah, they're,
still overall.
they're not taller than you. They're almost as tall as you. They're like,
Well, I mean, definitely, they could have been worse.
There you go, buck up, and like punches your arm a little harder
falls
than
off
it should.
again.
Ah! So,
Oh. Oh, well, actually, that didn't really hurt.
all right, I'm off to go heal more people and or claim corpses. Have a
Uh,
wonderful day.
Good luck.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Not a problem. I am here to help.
I would say I owe you one, but I wouldn't, because... yeah.
Do that. I'll take advantage of it. You won't have that arm much longer.
Oh, okay.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I wouldn't take your arm.
You'd take something worse.
I'd take your soul.
Oh.
Bye-bye.
Legally, you're just like, I guess never really know what tree a devil sits in. Alright. I'll get up. I'm just like, welp. I pick up my sword and my shield. And I do what Delgado mentioned, and I start going around the city, making sure that all the stragglers are dead or gone. Because even though I don't have any of my features, I'm just a bitch with a sword. So I'm still a bitch with a sword.
Yeah.
And now at full HP.
As you are doing that, we're going to meanwhile one more time to the other trio, Etalon, Lance, and Runava, who are all walking towards the Institute.
Oh,
Lance
one more
to-
addendum. I'm a bitch with a sword who regains a hit point every turn for an hour.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Every 6 seconds for an hour. You're immortal!
Oh.
Etalon at one point through the walk, like maybe not even like a fifth of the way through the walk, Lance just, so you're a robot?
Yes. In a
Wow! You guys have just been
Yeah.
back and forth about it for the last like chunk of the walk.
Yeah. Do you want to pull my arm off?
Kind of.
Do it. Go. Go for it.
Do it, pussy.
Oh!
It's cool, right? Yeah.
Yeah!
That one turns into an axe. So that one's pretty cool.
What the fuck?
Yeah, all of us are programmed to do that.
Bonk.
But if you program it properly, I do that. And then the other one is for spellcasting. She plays a little tune on it. Ta-da!
As you guys are having your discussion and Lance is sort of enthralled with all of this, Runava, you're just walking behind them both a little bit. And sort of sitting with everything.
Hey, I'm gonna go on a slightly longer walk. Head there first before me. I'll catch up.
Are you,
Alright.
you sure? You got kind of fucked up. There might still be people around.
Nothing. I can handle myself. Thank you.
Don't tell anyone I gave you this. Because I'm not supposed to give this to other people. Pulls out. It looks like a gun that he pulls out. It's a flare gun. You can fire it up if anything's happening, and immediately I'll know you're in trouble, and I'll come to you. Or you could shoot somebody with it. I guess they'd probably light on fire.
Oh. Great. Thank you. Do you want this back after we return?
Oh yeah, no, I need it back. I'll get in a lot of trouble if I don't have that.
All right. Good to know.
If you do use it to shoot somebody, let me know, because I also have to keep it loaded.
Sure.
Okay, cool. Be safe.
Stay safe. It's too bad we didn't kill her. Her horns would have made perfect decoration for the fish tank.
Damn.
You know,
I mean,
you have a point.
yeah.
She has enough tail spikes too. It could have been fun. All of them. Every fish tank could have had a little spike in it. It could have been cute.
We'll get her next time.
Yes.
For sure.
Hey, Runava,
Yes.
be safe, okay?
I will. no, head off in a different direction.
So did your head come off too?
Oh, we can't detach that one. That one's there's two parts of me you can't detach properly.
So
like
no head.
that's got it.
Yeah, because it's the head has the
Yeah.
brain, and then
And it's got to be
the heart.
attached to the.
It's
I'm
the
similar.
power source.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys keep heading towards the
I'm sorry,
institute. Well,
I'm
Renava-
similar actually. Is fucking
It's so funny.
Maybe he is. Renava, you head off on your own, taking a sort of long walk through the city.
I think as I see, I mean, do I see dead people?
Oh yeah.
All right, this is a very
dead people.
This is a very familiar sight. Maybe the scenery is slightly different, but when you see something familiar and it just kind of flashes in your mind for a moment.
Mhm.
And there's almost like a shadowy flare from her eye that appears for a moment. And I am going to ritually cast Comprehend Languages as I walk.
Okay.
And I am going to go find people.
Okay. Make me an investigation check.
Hey, I'm good at that. Not if I roll 4. Total of 14.
Okay, that's enough. You find a few people who you're able to like help up and give directions to about where they should go. Whether you tell them to go to the institute or to the towers, up to
Probably whichever one's closer.
And at one point, you round a corner. You are just a moment too late as you see a guy driving one of those spears into someone on the ground. He's missing all the armor off his left arm and the chest plate, presumably taken away in a bolt of lightning. But he still has several telltale pieces of the Tidestriker armor. He just...
Hello.
He just turns and aims the spear at you. And just
I'm not looking for a fight. You know your leader has abandoned you, correct?
I caught on.
And you plan to just continue killing until your demise?
Seems simple enough to me.
What if I say to you I can guarantee a passage in exchange for information?
Passage? Passage
Indeed.
where?
A passage to a safer place. You won't have to fight. You won't have to look him up and down. Be in pain.
Make a persuasion check.
Okay. Persuasion 15.
What do you want to know?
The Tidestriker and her whole crew. Do they use Kia Stick?
I don't know what the fuck that is.
Can I insight check him? Can I just do a running insight check?
Yeah, you can. Make me an insight check.
Yes! 23.
He seems genuinely like you just said a word that he has no idea what it is. Like, it's like if you went to a random soldier and just were like, do you use proton blasters? And it's just like, what the fuck is that? No, I don't. I use a gun. I use a gun. Yeah.
And those... the cables and wires... Are his eyes different? Or his eyes the same as the way
He
that
still has
they...
his helmet on. Can't see.
I know some of your friends, compatriots, have something going on with their eyes.
Oh. Got a helmet off, did ya?
Indeed.
We're network.
All of you.
Not all of us. Chosen few in each group.
And it allows communication, I assume.
No. Communications in the helmet. The eyes are for Adelaide. She sees what we see.
So she can see me right now.
No. I still got my peepers.
So you weren't a part of the chosen few, and you've been abandoned by her.
I kind of
And
wanted
yet
to
you
keep my
fight.
eyeballs.
Wise choice. So, Elysium. Where is that?
Don't know. It's the magic of Elysium. You leave, you have no idea how to get back.
Some form of magic on the area?
Magic on the area, magic that's on us that we forget, I don't know. Above my pay grade.
Pay grade must be really low then. What other questions could I ask you before this passage? Name Euros strike anything for you?
Sounds kind of dumb.
Right. And last question. Your weapons, right? How did you get them?
I was given mine. Where she got them from, I don't know. She had them before I joined up.
Let's see. Well, that's all then. Thank you for your time. Perhaps I start walking up to him. And I stand in front of him. Just tilt my head, give him a smile. You can call this passage a penny for your thoughts. How's that?
Penny for my... He just
Yes.
freezes. He's staring at you, and you watch as the shadows in his helmet from his eyes start to almost leak out like ink. And then you see his actual shadow is twitching and contorting as he stands there. suddenly just the shadows on his helmet start to go further, and they come off like tendrils, wrap around his throat. He just and then his own shadow starts to twist, and its mouth opens wider than humanly possible. It keeps going and going and going until it actually lifts off the ground, and this horrific toothed maw seems to open out of the dark. And you see his eyes through the gap in his helmet, as it's not covered in shadow anymore. Shadows are stretching away from it. You just see two beady, terrified eyes look back at you. Shadow consumes him. And then you just hear a crunch of bone and metal. And then there is just... the shadows are gone. Because casted it is gone. Just another helmet clatters to the ground.
I give a sigh. I hate that every time.
You get sort of a pleased feeling in your gut.
Yes. First time feeling full in probably months. Alright, let's go back to the Institute.
So you head back. You feel something warm in your body. And you reach down, confused, as you have fulfilled a necessary condition.
Real?
You let the shadows loose. And as you pull your tarot card out of your pocket and you see it slowly start to reflect your own appearance, as the rest of you finish cleaning up your house, Bella, as you hand out bandages and hunt through alleyways for stragglers, Lance asks Etalon how her voice box. That's where we're going to end the session.
Yay! Yippee!
Yippee!
I also eat people.
Whoa.
Yeah!
No way.
I'm starting to think I'm like one of the
Whoa.
only people that doesn't.
Bella and Vane, like, yeah, we don't eat people. Ritz,
You just have to
maybe.
stop going to Nearly's. Come on.
I'm not gonna start eating people if I don't go to Nearly's.
Maybe they
I don't know,
don't.
we kinda
Nearly
see what
has been
happens.
feeding you
Stop.
people the whole time.
Yeah, Ritz is the only one who hasn't eaten people because he doesn't go to Nearly's all the time.
There were people in those fries.
No!
They
Yeah,
were
they were
fingers.
We were friends. Thank you all so much for watching or listening or enjoying Stormridden, however you do. If you want to support it, check out the links in the description below. You can go to our Discord. Our community is awesome. You can check out social media, which is pretty cool. Or you can support us on Ko-fi or by buying merch. That's always fun. That's how our editor, Marcy, gets to eat. Hi, Marcy.
Yay! Marcy!
Woo! For now, thank you all so much one more time, and bye-bye.
Bye bye!
I do eat people.
Yeah.